cup in your hand, laughing like you own a room. You caught me staring around once. Now I can't look at anyone. You say this my favorite song, spin around and pull me in. You talk like we've been friends for years. I never let you say his name so soft, like you don't wanna wake it up. You trace the real look off, like you're daring me to cut in. Wrong place, right time. You lean close, say you never do this. Your eyes, right lines that your mouth can't risk. We dance like we got nothing to hide, but you got somebody calling tonight. Wrong place, right time, and I feel but I can't cross that line. You ask about my past, like you plan to stick around. You laugh at every bad joke, then you bite down on your doubt. Your phone lights up again, face down on the table now. You say, guess I should head back, but your body won't turn around. You say it's moving too fast, like you're trying to outrun it. You tap my wrist, hold fast, like you're hoping I don't move yet. Wrong place, right time. You lean close, say you never do this. Your eyes, right lines that your mouth can't risk. We dance loud, we got nothing to hide.
Good evening.
Wrong place, right time, and I
Matthew, what's up, Matthew? Telcontar's here, Caleb's here, Chris, Dello, Tanya, Newberry, Antoine, Damien, Zenith. Welcome on in. Happy Thursday, I guess this is. We got a busy weekend of racing on the way here. We got some Formula One coming up this weekend. Tomorrow night's a sprint race. Tonight we got sprint qualifying. We got the Chinese Grand Prix Saturday night. Sunday morning, I guess, if you want to get technical. Let me hop on camera here. Da 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 da. Does that button work? Is the button? There it goes. Hi. Oh man, look at my hair. It's such a mess, bro. I really do need to get a haircut here. Well, come on in. I agree. I don't like sprints, but I watch them, of course, because still points handed out, so we got to see them. But welcome on in, everybody. Hope you guys had a good week. We haven't streamed since last Friday when we did Stream Car, which we won. We won Stream Car last Friday. That was pretty cool. We put out some career mode videos since then. Supercars, NASCAR 25, NASCAR My Career. Been having a good time. But yeah, we're back here this week. What did you guys think of Phoenix last weekend? On Sunday, if you even remember anything about that race. I thought it was a pretty alright race. It wasn't bad, wasn't the best thing I've ever seen, but it was kind of an average, maybe a little bit better than average Phoenix race. Welcome on in, PH. You got 10 more minutes to break. Well, how long you work till? 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock? 10 out of 10. Zen, if you can't say a 10 out of 10, you can't say that. So a 10 out of 10 implies that no race in the history of the sport has been better or can be better. Okay. I stand by it that I don't believe in a 10 out of 10 because of that. Therefore, there's never been a 10 out of 10 race. Are you going to use NASCAR Heat 5 for Chicagoland? No, definitely not. But yeah, I don't really know what the plan is for that. I think we'll just replace Chicagoland with Chicago Street Course, probably 11:30 Eastern time. Oh, 9:30 for you. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. That ain't too bad at all. We're going to Las Vegas here this weekend, meaning I got the Quaker State paint scheme on the car. Now, if you guys missed last week, we finished 23rd, but it was a long, grueling 312 laps at Phoenix. There was one point in the race where we were running like 37th, 38th on speed, and we just couldn't figure it out. And then we kept working on the car. We got the car better. Some strategy went against us, but then we ended up getting a free pass, and that got us back onto the lead lap. And then we had a tire advantage towards the end. We managed to recover to 23rd, but that's our worst finish of the season. Of course, we won Daytona. We were 16th in Atlanta. We were 7th in Coda and 23rd in Phoenix. Now, in the standings, we don't care about the playoffs, of course, so we're at 125 points, but we're not leading. Tyler Reddick is at the top of the standings at 164 over Briscoe's 152. Zalt Toyota's top 3 because 144 for Bell, and then I am P4, right? Yeah, 125? Yes. And then it's Elliott. Then SVG and Gibbs are tied, so on and so forth. And starting next week, I'm going to start making some graphics because the schedule changes, so we'll be doing the quick race feature instead, and I'll start manually taking care of all the points from that point on. So Quaker, I barely knew her. You have a 50% 4X wear race tonight with stages at 8 Central. Is it at Las Vegas, Justin? How are you going to do the different schedule for 2026? Because 2025 is different. We're just going to be using the quick race feature. Yeah, Cody Ware in the playoff standings is in 4th. Because of that win he picked up. So I have made a change here to the AI. I've added a bit more AI skill range spread because 0 in Phoenix at 0, I mean, last place was only like 4/10, if that, slower than the leader, which is just wild. So I have upped that spread a little bit for Las Vegas. Outside of that, we're at 105 difficulty, and everything else is remaining the same. All right, let's get into the weekend, shall we? Xfinity race at Vegas, huh? Oh man, Xfinity is a tough one. I mean, you want to rip the top a lot. On restarts, don't be afraid to get off the top and go to the bottom and probably pick up some free passes. Manage that right front tire. And managing that right front tire at anywhere, but you know, especially those 1.5 miles will make big differences. Try to keep that right front below 300 degrees. If you got to run the bottom for a few laps, by all means, do it. To be determined, PH, but probably. You somehow won Phoenix in a Heat 5 career mode, just replicating the lines that IRO drivers were using and being more careful on throttle. I don't think I could ever win at Phoenix in Heat 5, ever. Not a chance. All right, I'm going to run a couple laps of practice this week.
All right, let's go get some practice laps in.
How do I say that name? Co-fighter 23? Welcome on in. Yeah, Vegas is an awesome racetrack. I'm already on a 25% loose setup, so we'll run that. Run a couple laps, see what it feels like, and then we'll go into qualifying.
Okay, fill out the balance and bring it in for an adjustment if you need to.
Oh, that's right. It is. Yeah, it's Kai. I forgot you changed your name again. Speaking of Daytona, so in my new season for career mode, I've made some changes to the super speedways. So I've made some new rules for when I'm at a super speedway. I can only use level 1 parts on the car, and on top of that, I've turned the draft significantly down to make it just more challenging because the super speedways are just quite simply too easy in NASCAR 25. I say that I haven't won a single one, I don't think, but they're still too easy. Outside of the Daytona 500 that we won in this series, and we'll probably at least we can't make part changes in this, but you know, we can definitely turn the draft down a little bit when we go to Talladega, for example. So Oh, this car is gripped up. Right now, I wouldn't make a single change right now. Oh, yeah, all guy are in the 48 this weekend. It's going to be interesting. Who do you guys have? Do you think it's going to be, you know, usually when we go to Las Vegas, it's Larson, it's Bell. I'd include Briscoe. Obviously, Hamlin won last time we went there. Wow, we're quite a ways off on time somehow. I mean, I am full throttle around the racetrack, by the way, and I'm 6/10 slower than the leader. Excuse me? How am I supposed to find speed? Yeah, it's so easy to get pole in 25 on the super speedways. It's pretty comical. Hamlin, I'd love to see Denny get an early season win. A little bit tight right there on entry and center. I'm a little bit worried about the time that we got on the board here. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna come back to the pits actually at the end of this lap. We're gonna hit the wall here, maybe. Nope, we're gonna keep it off. But I do want to make an adjustment right off the bat here.
Amazing lap, driver.
Actually, that ended up being our fastest lap, and it was not even. I didn't even run a good lap right there. Okay, let's come in. I want to see where we are stacking up here, but
How's it going out there?
yeah, it's probably the slowest. Yeah, I am the slowest of anybody so far. But I want to make adjustments
Okay, let's make some
nonetheless. If anyone has any setup recommendations, by all means, let me know. Holy crap! The right side tire pressures all the way up at 40. We're gonna crank those way down. I'm gonna try 25, and then wedge. We'll turn down to 49 flat.
How's it going out there? Need an adjustment?
See ya, Cayenne.
Take your time out there
Byron.
and let the car come to you. Watch for the blend line now.
Larson is on, Larson is definitely on a long winless streak. It's been close to a year. Hard to believe the defending champion hasn't won in almost a year. What was it, Kansas, I think? Kansas spring race?
One up high.
After the whole Indy 500 thing, like, they kind of fell apart. But then, you know, at the end of the year, like in the playoffs, I was shocked that they didn't win because they ran so well in the playoffs. It was, I mean, Larson put together an incredible, I mean, when you win the championship, of course, at the end of the day, we know how, you know, Phoenix went, but the fact that he made the Final Four and won the championship without winning a single race in the playoffs tells you how consistent that team was throughout the playoffs.
Inside.
Thoughts on the Australian Grand Prix? Oh boy, man, it's weird. I don't know how to feel about it yet. I really don't know how to feel about it currently because, yeah, there was a lot of overtakes, whatever. There's a lot more passing than we usually get in Formula One, and there was some good scraps
Stay high.
early on.
Clear low.
But and before I go any further, you know, like DRS, of course. What time is China for you? 3 a.m. Like DRS, of course, is like an artificial way to increase overtaking in Formula One. But now I feel like we've blown artificial even further out of proportion, and it's just like we got this boost and the overtake, whatever, and like it all comes down to just like battery management, and I'm not a fan of that. A lot of the drivers have been echoing like it should be about who's the bravest driver. Now it's just like who can use the boost, you know, when the other guy can't, and that's who's gonna go and take the positions and whatnot. I'm not a huge fan of it. Also, not a huge fan of how tight I am right now in the corner. Better to have artificial racing than no racing at all. You're not wrong there, but I personally didn't really have a problem with F1 in the last 4 or 5 years. Personally, I thought the racing was okay. So, I'm not a huge fan of the direction that they're going. I'm gonna go further down. I'm gonna run a couple more laps of practice here, like 2 or 3 more laps, and then we're gonna jump in to qualifying.
How's the car, boss?
Do you change your sliders per track? Yes. Usually I lean towards loose.
Nice and clean.
25% loose is the odd track. I'll go either right on neutral or even over to tight, but the majority of tracks I start at 25% loose. It's loose. Jeez. You got to clock back in. All right, PH. Enjoy. Oh, AI sliders. Sorry. Those I keep my AI sliders the same everywhere except for like super speedways. I turn their consistency all the way to 100 instead of at 0, and that's pretty well the only. Yeah, that's really the only change I'll make. Other than that, I run the same thing everywhere. Oh, this feels the best it's felt so far right here. Hi, Levy. We don't always have a lot of viewers. I mean, because, like, I am a video-based channel, so we don't always pull a large amount of viewers in streams. Never have, and probably never will. I will be posting in the. Oh wow, we got within 0.2 of the leader on that lap. We're finding something, boys. But I will in the next NASCAR 25 video that's going out tomorrow. I was gonna put it out today, but I wanted to just focus on the stream. But it is out already to members. But I posted my AI sliders and stuff at the end of that video. Or no, I think it was earlier in the video. But it's in that video. So if you are curious, you can get them in that video tomorrow. Hello, Aaron. Nice to see you. Are you streaming this weekend? Maybe. I'll be streaming for sure tomorrow because we have Stream Car. Saturday depends because I know I'll be streaming on the F1 channel at like 11 p.m. doing the watch along for the Chinese Sprint. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Finish this lap. Look at our tire temps. Oh my goodness. We're finding some speed here. We're getting closer. We're within a couple of tenths of the leader. We were over half a second off earlier. For spring rate, do 2490 on the front and 1080 on the rear, 2100 on the left rear, and okay, hold on. Where did I? Oh, we stacked up. Do we need those adjustments though? Because look at that. We kind of cooking right there in 8th. I'll put those adjustments in for qualifying.
What do you need out there?
And see how it does. Spring rate 2490 on both front. 2490. Okay. And then 1080 on right rear, 2100. Okay. 1080. 1087. 6 on all bump and rebound. Okay, 6 on all bump and rebound. Thank you for the tips. I am very appreciative of that. Hopefully it's not overkill. I don't want to be like lights out fast, you know? All right, we'll try that. We're going to jump into qualifying right now.
Keep
So,
rolling with what we got.
Logano, I would not be shocked if Joey Logano won Las Vegas. I could see it happening. You've had to change AI for career versus quick race. Oh yeah, 100%. 105% AI is brutal, especially like in your first seasons of career mode, like you say. I mean, if you get a fully upgraded car, wow, who could have seen this? Kyle Larson, William Byron, front row at 1.5 miles in NASCAR 25. Never seen that before. LMU career mode. Do we know? I heard a rumor that it was potentially coming this month, but nothing confirmed. Might want to tighten the car. How much we talking? Around? Go up to, oh, I think we're at 48. Could I get away with 49 or should I maybe go to 50?
All right, we're up. Let us know what you want.
We could go. Let's try like 49.5 maybe. 180 left rear. Oh, 180. That low? Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Left rear. You said left rear twice. Hold on. Yeah, I'll give you a second. Hold on. I'll give you a second there. Don't get passed by Cody. We got passed by Cody Ware last week in Phoenix, and that was embarrassing. 1080 on left rear. So this is correct. Oh, wait. 1080 on left rear, 2100 on right rear. Okay. Thank you. There we go. We're good. All right, we'll run this. We got 49.5 on the wedge. Let's see what it does.
Qualifying, let's roll.
All right, here we go. Can we see who's already... Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Jimmy John. Look at the gaps, bro. 3-second gap. Why are some of these guys that slow? Wow, who could have seen this coming, guys? Kyle Larson and William Byron so far on the front row and qualifying at 1.5 miles. Never seen that before in NASCAR 25.
Don't hold back now, driver. Let's get after it. Watch for
What's the best
slip
AI difficulty in NASCAR 25? There's no answer to that, just because it comes down to, you know, what pace you have in the game. I personally, if I don't run a custom setup, I'll run 102 to 103. If I'm on 105 though, you're probably going to need a custom setup. Is F1 100% races? Are you talking about like in my career mode? Best AI difficulty in F1 25? What works for me is about 105 to 106. That's my man Toast. Oh, this car is hooked up. 14 months, Toast. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you kindly. Over a year. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday to you. Oh, this thing is hooked up good. I could put it wherever I want. I could tell right now. This is going to be a fast one. To the line. I can't remember what pole was. 22nd?
We got some work to do. Don't worry, we'll pick up some spots.
Okay. That's like, in that scenario, I'm like, how in the world am I supposed to go faster? I didn't lift at all around the track. There was not a single lift of the throttle. All right, so it's Larson and Byron your front row, Hamlin, Reddick, Bell, Briscoe, Elliott, and we are in 22nd. And I thought that was an easy top 10 lap. I mean, how far off a top 10? 4/10? Dang. Yeah, no, I didn't lift at all. I didn't have in qualifying. In qualifying at Vegas, you should not have to lift in the next gen. It's a S tier setup. Hey, honestly, usually, knock on wood, we usually race better than we qualify. I know it didn't happen in Phoenix, but usually we qualify or race better than what we start. So probably better than where Triangles will actually start. I'll be curious to see. This is like the real weekend of really like knowing where everyone is going to be. So I'm very curious to see, you know, where Zillish and SVG specifically are going to be. Chastain, though, is usually really good at Las Vegas. So I would expect him to pop off. You have races 5 days a week in GNR. That is crazy. Hey, thank you, Mark. Welcome on in. Appreciate the kind words. Hope you're doing well. All right, should we get racing then? Let's hope for the best. I want to make one slight wedge change to make it a little bit tighter. I'm going to put it at 50.0. And if we need to loosen it up, we have, of course, that option. You might wall ride. Oh yeah, we're road course racing in Stream Car tomorrow. I forgot about that. I'll try my best, Sean. I'm hopeful. But we also know how Stream Car goes, right? So we'll see. All right, we're racing 100% race. Now, here's the one downside of a 1.5 mile race is this. We can't do anything about this. The starts and every single restart, our car is going to, I mean, look at it. It's outrageous. We will get dominated on a restart. So we are hoping that we're going to have long green flag runs in this race because of that. You do 45 wedge on that setup? Dang, okay, well, we might have to make some changes. We got a lot of racing though, so
You're all clear.
that might have been where the time was lost then, is the wedge. So we'll consider that
One inside.
going through the rest of this race.
Stay high.
We'll see where we end up here after the first kind of like 5 laps. I'm gonna rip the top. Top's where you want to be.
Stay high.
This setup turns so effortlessly. I barely have to put any input in at all, and the car just hooks right up. So this is by far the best handling car I've had here. But I want to save my right front, so I'm not gonna like go crazy here. But we very clearly have more speed than we did in qualifying because we are already moving forward here.
Car high. Clear outside.
Yeah, you know, there's a trend of us winning like stage 1 and stage 2, and then we end up getting wrecked, and then we have to make our way back forward in the final stage. And you know, last week when we won Bristol and we won stage 2, I was like, oh yeah, something's gonna happen. But it worked out. I got pretty aggressive. They started getting a few yellows in that race, and that was getting on my nerves. And at that point, I got a little aggressive on some restarts, but I didn't really care. I was like, ain't no way. I was like, there is no shot I'm letting people wrecking for 9th be the reason I lose this race. So I got pretty aggressive on some of those restarts, being like, yeah, I'm doing what I got to do to stay ahead at this point. I didn't mean to run into anybody, but that was just me driving really, really hard.
One low. You're all clear.
Ooh.
Clear low.
No, you're not causing it. Absolutely not, Justin. That's just a NASCAR 25 thing. And they just put out an update for this game today, actually. But it was, or was it yesterday? Might have been yesterday. I thought Nemechek was going to slam me to the wall,
Clear
but
inside.
it had nothing to do with this, like the restarts. But yeah, I don't think they're going to fix
Inside
it
door.
before NASCAR 26, because I think if they were going to fix it, it would have been fixed a long time ago. Like, I personally thought that should be something that is fixed within the first week of the game being out. Like, that is a major fix that needs to be made, and they just haven't made it. So my guess is
Stay high.
it's something pretty significant to the point where they're like, yeah, we got to wait till,
Hold your line.
you know, the next
Outside.
game.
3 wide.
Hurricane Hocevar.
Clear outside.
Oh my God, Nemechek got me in the left rear. What a save. No damage, but my goodness, that startled me.
Clear outside.
I saw the 42 in my mirror kind of gliding up to my left rear a little bit, but I didn't think it was actually going to hit me. Oh yeah, crash in multiplayer races, that's right. Thank you, Sean. NASCAR 25 is more disappointing than 21 Ignition. Oh my God, there's Toby. Nice to see you, Toby. I don't agree with you, but nice to see you. Hope you're doing well.
One high.
At least we can play this game, you know. NASCAR 21 Ignition, I couldn't do a single race without the AI bugging out. I couldn't play on my wheel
You're all clear.
because their settings were so screwed up. That is a game I never want to touch again, ever. Yeah, I think we could do 49 wedge. I think we're going to cook as this run goes on. I'm not worried about anything right now. Last week in Phoenix, I was already worried on lap 10 because we were going in the wrong direction. I know we got more pace in this car right now. We are going to be just fine today. Oh man, they really, if you're 3 wide middle, that car on the inside really likes to glide up. That's something we've got to pay attention to. There's Josh Berry, your winner from this race a season ago. I'm going to back out of this and try to do this right here. Don't mind me. This game was more hyped. I think it was more hyped by the people that were playing, but I don't really think that iRacing really hyped it up because they kind of undermarketed the game, in my opinion. And on top of that, let's keep in mind, when they got the license, I've repeated this so many times, but when iRacing got the license for NASCAR games, they told us, they said the first game we're making is all about setting up the foundation. We're not going crazy with features. We're not going all out like Ignition tried to do and then have a failure of a game. We're going to do the simple basic things of the graphics, the handling, the cars, and they did exactly what they told us they were going to do. So I don't think they overhyped it at all. I knew what to expect because I didn't listen to people on Twitter. I listened to what they told us to expect, 2 years ago. So like when the game came out, I knew what I was getting out of it, and I got exactly what I expected. Of course, there's some bugs in here that I think are absolutely unacceptable, like the restart glitch. That fact that is not fixed is just unbelievable. But yeah, 21 had some nice features. I think the paint booth in NASCAR 21 is, David mentions like 21 there. I think the paint booth blows this one out of the water. That was one of the highlights there. Personally, I think the graphics in 21 are better than this game, especially at nighttime. The nighttime graphics in NASCAR 25 just are not good. Outside of that, though, there's not really silly season, I guess, is technically in career mode, so there's a big thing there. Yeah, better balancing for sure of cautions. Because yes, strict. Well, I think the strict cautions are done right, but the relaxed ones aren't. The relaxed ones are too relaxed. They have not said anything about the IndyCar game. Oh yeah. Thank you, Damien. NASCAR 21 replay mode was really good. Yes, that one was way better than what we have here. But the actual gameplay is where this game easily wins out to me. But replay mode, yeah, being able to spectate any car, that's something we absolutely need in this series at some point. But the IndyCar game, I don't think you're going to hear anything about the IndyCar game for a while yet. Like, my guess is, and I have no insider knowledge, but if I had to guess, we've said it before, I think it's going to be in May, around the Indy 500. I think there's no better time. I think really that is the time you got to announce it. So I think they'll probably announce it around the Indy 500. And then they'll probably be like, yeah, it's coming out in like July or something. That would be my guess. Chastain's not running very good here. We're slowly moving forward. I'm not driving like 100%. I'm just kind of making sure I save my tire. Yeah, real teams. Yeah, like we've said before, a few basics in my opinion that are not recommendations, but in my opinion, like they need to be necessary in NASCAR 26 is racing for real teams in career mode, silly season in career mode. Those should be two things absolutely that have to be in NASCAR 26. League tools, league racing tools would be, I think, really big and something that needs to be there. So then you can set up proper leagues and have a schedule and almost have like an iRacing system. You can invite Steam players, for example, on PC or Xbox or PlayStation. Hopefully we have cross-platform in NASCAR 26, and you can invite whoever to your league. They can accept the invite. They can go in and see the standings of the league. They can see the schedule. They can see past results, stuff like that. I think would be really nice to have. What is silly season? Silly season is that thing where drivers go to different seats. Drivers go to different cars. We have it in every sports game, F1, but we don't have it in NASCAR, and that is something that adds a significant amount of longevity to the career mode in your game. Nothing kills the immersion more than when I was going through the career mode and leaving Corey Heim behind after he won 10 races because there's no silly season for him to move up the ranks. He's just stuck in trucks. Connor Zilish in Xfinity, stuck there, and I just moved a cup. I won one race in Xfinity, he won like 20, and I'm the one that moves up. Yeah, more sponsorship. Actually, I'm very confident we'll get the sponsorship because I know they talked about it. They talked about wanting to do that for NASCAR 25, but they ran into some complication that kept them from doing it. So I would expect that's going to be something we get in 26. Yeah, the ratings as well, that's a mandatory one. I keep reiterating, give us the Heat 5 AI variants. The way they race, the way the AI race, there's a little bit of cleaning up they need to do. Super speedways need improvement, road courses need improvement, but for the basics like mile and a halves and short tracks, this is the best NASCAR AI I've ever seen. But what kills it is there is zero variance in where they run. So, you know, Kyle Larson, every time we come here, and William Byron, they're going to run first and second every time. They don't have a bad day. In the race, they'll kind of trickle down the order a little bit, but then they kind of usually come back forward and finish kind of in that rating. So, for example, William Byron right now, he started second. He's not even in the top 10. I can see him from here. He's in the Raptor car. But by the end of the race, 9 times out of 10, he's just going to work his way back up there with the 5, and it's just the same thing over and over again, and it's really, really, really frustrating. Hi, Eddie. How are you? Being able to edit the calendar in career mode would be cool. That would be cool. Similar to F1 games, that'd be pretty cool. Hear me out. And I'm sure you guys will agree with me here. And I know they won't do this, but I wish they would. We need, so for example, we're losing Chicago Street Course in 2026. But we have it in NASCAR 25. I think they should keep those tracks from NASCAR 25 and bring them into NASCAR 26 and allow people to race on them still, even if it's not on the NASCAR calendar. And I think that should always happen. If we lose a track that's in NASCAR 25 or 26, and we lose a track in 2027 that was on the NASCAR 26 game, we keep that track as well for the 27 game. We keep Chicago all the way into 2027, and maybe have the option for custom calendars where we can bring in these tracks and swap out some tracks, stuff like that. I think it would be really cool. I don't think it'll ever happen. I'm not sure if maybe it's a licensing thing that would kind of keep that from happening. I don't know. I would love to see that happen. You know, they kind of did it in the F1 games with, you know, France and Portugal and whatnot, but Chicagoland even ready to be scanned yet? I'd be willing to bet that NASCAR 26 will just run on, oh, watch out, watch out. 24, William Byron, yellow is out.
Pit road is open.
We'll be staying out here. I'd be willing to bet that Chicagoland would just be the last scan that iRacing had all those years ago. However, maybe they could reskin it, you know, like, because I'm sure the branding on the walls and the signs all around the track are going to, and the grass, like, they're all going to look different. So hopefully they'll reskin the track as well, not just literally take the iRacing one from all those years ago.
Pace cars off.
Yeah, art refresh. Definitely would need that.
Be ready.
Yeah, that I wouldn't be surprised if they did like some Sonoma update. Oh yeah, we got to restart now, so we're gonna lose a bunch of that track position we just gained.
Car high. High side now.
Just run the bottom. We are gonna have to pit here in 35 laps. That takes us to
Clear high.
almost lap 70. So we're going to be pitting. If we get another caution, we'll probably pit. Depending on what the AI do. I try to not... The AI's pit strategy, like we could have just pitted there and made it to the end of the stage. But the AI are too dumb. That's another thing they got to work on is the AI strategy. It's just nonsense. Because the AI should have pitted there. But I'm not going to pit there because I know that I'm just taking full advantage of the AI. And that, for me, takes a bit of fun out of the race. So...
Clear low if you want it.
Yeah, keep the Roval. Yeah, keep the Roval for NASCAR 26. Stuff like that. Absolutely.
One high.
I love the Roval, so if I can keep racing on the Roval, absolutely. Be nice to be a team owner and a career, like a racer for a real team in the same save. That would be kind of cool, like a Denny Hamlin thing. Yeah, as long as we can race, for actual teams, I'll be happy because, like, I know a lot of people like to own their own team in games, but I personally, like, I just out of selfishness, I do not like having to own a team and I can only race for my own team. That's just never interested me. You know, like F1 in the My Team career mode, never played it really because I didn't care. I didn't want to own a team. I wanted to race for these prestigious teams in Formula 1, and the same goes for NASCAR. I want to race for, you know, Penske or Gibbs or Hendrick, but I can't. Yeah, it's an unfortunate thing
Stay low.
with them, Dello, in this game. Oh yeah, the in-season tournament, that'd be really cool. I don't think that's the priority. I think there's a lot more they need to work on before implementing that. But I think it'd be really cool to do it.
Stay low.
Should be able to bring teammates in. You mean like you should be able to like own multiple cars? That'd be really cool. That's something I've always wanted. Now I will say, if there was a feature, and maybe in the long term, this is probably like 3-4 years down the pipeline. Hi, Dylan Gooden. Shout out to D Gooden. He's been making some great videos lately on some old NASCAR games that I didn't even know existed. And they've been doing well, so that's awesome to see. But if they could have a feature. Oh, we got a crash. We got another crash.
Yellow.
That's Christopher Bell.
Pit road.
But if they could have a feature where, just like a Denny Hamlin situation, so I can drive for whatever team I want, but I can also own my own team. And I can have multiple cars on that team. So I have to hire, if I want a 2-car team, I have to hire 2 AI drivers. You know, and I have to go seek out, and they have salaries. You got to pay them, and you know, you want a Larson, you're gonna have to pay $10 million. You know, stuff like that. You got to buy a charter. I'd be all for a team owning if I could drive for another team at the same time, because that'd be really cool. Because I would love to do something like that. Man, we're gonna lose more track position here. I think we're a top 10 car.
Ready now.
Just we're getting restarts now, so they're putting us
Green, green, green.
down on these restarts here. Trey, how are you? Nice to see you, and Brendan as well. Welcome on in.
One inside.
Crash replays would be nice, absolutely.
Inside now.
Oh my God, we're just getting absolutely dominated on this restart, bro. Insane, absolutely insane.
One inside.
At least we stay in the top 25. And now, oh, we're going to be close on field. really close on fuel, aren't we? No, not really. We got 38 to go. No, I'm like 10 laps short. I'm 10 laps short. Never mind. Not even a thought.
Clear low if you want it.
Kyle Larson's here.
One high.
Yeah, shout out to Dylan. Dylan over here leading the Stream Car Championship, by the way. I gained 1 point on him
Clear high.
after winning in Bristol last week. But, oh God, there it is. You can't hear me. But Dylan's awesome. One of the very, very selective few NASCAR YouTubers that I'll actually watch. Shout out as well to Clable. Go check out Clable.
Outside.
But Dylan's awesome.
3 wide.
Also, probably one of the nicest guys that we have in the community. You'll win tomorrow. Dylan, I don't know. I didn't win Watkins Glen. And I'm not even convinced if I didn't get ranked that I would have won. I think I would have been second or third. I don't think I would have won. But we'll see. I think I do run better at Sonoma than Watkins Glen, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe who knows? Only one way to find out. Why is Riley Herbst in the top 25? Race along with real life season races. Doesn't F1 have that? Or am I thinking of F1 Manager? I can't remember. Oh, I am getting tight on the inside of the 35 here.
Stay low.
Better damage model, yeah. Damage improvements would be nice as well. How about, hear me out, another thing. I know this is not going to be for a while. I know there's no way they would add this for a while. But one thing I love about F1 career modes,
You're all clear.
and it needs to be the way that F1 does it, where it's completely an option on if the player wants it or not. Where I, the player, can have an engine failure or some issue that takes me out of the race. I would love that. So we need AI DNFs as well, as you guys mentioned. But we also need, I want player DNFs with just random mechanical failures. Make it an option. Don't force it on anybody. Do it like the F1 games where it's a complete option. If you don't want them, you don't need to have them. But I would love them. It just adds so much more to the season. And I would go as far as saying random tire failures, because that's become quite a prominent part. I don't know. I feel like Goodyear might not want that, actually. I don't know if Goodyear has that much influence in a game, but
Stay high.
how about SVG up here, top 20? I expect to see him top 20 this weekend. I really hope I don't get put in the wall here. Ooh, it's close.
3 wide. Stay high. Car outside.
Oh,
Caution's out.
baby.
Pit
Oh
road.
my goodness. That's insane. Caution is out. And the first thing I see is we got some split strategy. We're going to pit, of course. You're insane if you don't pit at this point. Riley Herbst is staying out. Zane Smith is staying
You
out.
happy with these pit options?
We haven't had enough green flag racing, honestly, to really know what I need. So I'm not going to touch the car yet. I'm going to leave it the way it is.
Pitting now, fellas. Be ready.
I run simulation damage, Dello, in F1. Day to night, yeah, proper day to night transitions, absolutely.
Coming to the green.
How many cars stayed out? Bell lost 22 positions in the pits. What happened there, brother?
Green, green, green.
I don't know how many cars stayed out. Herb stayed out. I can see Truex. I think 4 cars stayed out. I think 4.
Car high.
3 or 4 stayed out because I can see Larson in 5th, and he was leading.
Outside.
I think it's 4 though. And they can't make it to the end, I don't think. So I don't know why they didn't pit. We're just gonna again get absolutely demolished here.
Here, 3 wide. 1 high.
Zenith, my man, out here gifting a membership. Who got it? Cody Clark. Thank you so much, Zenith. Zenith always very, very much, what's the word? Generous
Stay low.
in the community. I'm very, very appreciative of you, Zenith.
Clear high, you want it.
Do you think it'd be cool to connect the NASCAR app to sim actual races? I'm trying to think of how that would go. I mean, I'm sure it'd be cool. Evolving track conditions. Oh, dude, that was one of the things I always wanted when I was like a kid. Like, imagine we're doing something like this right here. We're doing a 100% race at the Coke 600.
Car still there. Clear high.
And as the sun sets, the track temp's changing. Therefore, you have to adjust your car because as the track's getting colder, the handling of your car changes. Maybe the dominant lane moves around a little bit because of the temperature changes. Hocevar and Bush are beefing up here.
3 wide.
Like stuff like that would be really, really cool. I personally don't know. I really have no hope for ever seeing that in a NASCAR game that's not iRacing. But man, would it be so cool. They're going to be 4 wide here. We got drivers that are in the way because they stayed out. It was the 35. Oh boy. You guys are crazy.
Stay high.
And I'm going to join in on it.
1 up high. 1 on the bottom. 3 wide.
This is our opportunity to gain some track position. And now we're stuck behind McLeod. I'm not going to go 4 wide middle. Get down to the bottom. More length options? Yes, please. Definitely. How do we not have like a 35% option is wild. When's the next RZOD video?
Outside now.
I'm not going to say tomorrow. What's today? It's probably Saturday. I kid you not. I just recorded the next video for that one today. Unfortunately, it actually took up the majority of my day because it took me 3 attempts to do this video, so it burned like 3.5 hours. So unfortunately, there's no F1 video going out tomorrow on the F1 channel because of that. But that will go out on Saturday probably. Little spoiler, it's BeamNG on a tunnel map. So it was a fun video actually. I'm hoping it does well. There's been some videos on that channel doing really, really well. AI is on 105, Trey. We got a top 10 car. It's just we lost track position and some cars stayed out, really mixed things up a little bit here. But we're clawing our way. We haven't been in the top 10 yet, but I know for a fact we're a top 10 car.
Clear bottom. Inside. Car high.
Get right in between the 24 and the 6. Byron's got speed. He was one of the drivers. I think it was the first yellow actually. And he just ran into the side of Nemechek right there. We still got a couple more cars in the way. I believe the 38 might be the last one that stayed out here. Oh, wet racing, and yeah, that'd be awesome as well.
Here 3 wide.
I think we could see wet racing, you know, probably, like, hopefully, like a NASCAR 27, NASCAR 28. We don't even need it on the ovals, like on the flat oval. Like, just focus on, like, giving us wet racing for road courses, and I think a lot of us would just be happy and content with that. Because, like, you know, racing in the rain on road courses at least is a completely normal thing now in NASCAR, you know? So it's expected. If the track's wet, you know, they can race on it.
Stay high. Clear bottom.
That 12 is fast, and so is this 20.
Clear inside.
I do not have any intentions of making a video on that delo. I did hear about that, though. It'd be kind of cool. It would be kind of cool to make, like, my own, like, NASCAR track though. Does anyone in here play City Skylines by chance?
Car high.
Reason I ask is they just had an update go out and a new DLC where you can actually build racetracks now. You can build any racetrack you want, or you can even go and build a street course in your city, which is super cool. Super cool. I play City Skylines every once in a while, so it's whenever I get back into my City Skylines like craze, I'll definitely buy that DLC.
Outside now.
I agreed. I agree. That's why I haven't done multiple series so far. It's because I can't sim, and that's why I'm just using Quick Race for season 2 of my career, just so I can do select races and whatnot. You know, what would be another cool thing is if they did something like NR 2003, where in a race I can just go into spectate mode and just watch the race. That would be really cool. And then we could have, you know how we did it on this channel, where Jay and myself did this, like, we would do a full year of just spectator mode on NR 2003, and we would commentate the races. And imagine that, but in a modern NASCAR game, I think would be really, really cool. I would bring that series back if they did it in a modern NASCAR game. Easily. That wouldn't even be a consideration. That would be a guarantee.
Clear bottom.
Blaney! Oh no, the 12!
Caution's out.
Oh, he was about to pass us. He's fast. But he's only going to drop down to 14th. All right. We'll be going green with less than 10 laps to go in stage 1. Larson is still out front. Chastain's up there as well. Chastain's done a good job getting himself up there in the conversation.
Pace car's off.
Also, spectator mode for multiplayer. We're just going through the list. There's so many things. There's so many things to to add. Which is exciting, because it's like, dang, a lot of the things we've talked about, not everything, but a lot of the things we've talked about are things we're probably going to get down the pipeline. But at the same time, it's like, dang, we're going to have to wait, 3 or 4 games to probably get everything that we want. Oh my god, bro. I hate these restarts so much. I really hope we do not get a late race restart, like in the final 10 laps of the race, because we will get screwed. We were running 11th 30 seconds ago.
Clear outside. Outside door.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Stay low.
Davis. Yeah, I should. That's a disclaimer. If the AI, if we had the spectator mode in this game and the AI were like this, I wouldn't do a commentary like series, because yeah, we would basically know what the outcome was going to be for like 28 of the 36 races.
Clear inside.
What's the problem on the restart? It's not a me problem. It's just a game problem. I've heard some people talk about maybe automatic transmission fixes it, where your car like actually takes off, but I am not switching to automatic.
One outside.
I enjoy my shifter
Clear outside.
too much to give that up. We might be able to still get a top 10 here though in stage 1 and set ourselves up well for stage 2. Larson, and I think that's Busher. Larson, Busher, Elliott, your top 3. Here's Denny Hamlin right in front of us. We're going to be all over him by the time we come to turn 1.
5 to go now.
I'm going to stay high. Oh, he's going to take it. Dang it. We'll just go down here.
One high. 3 wide. Clear all around.
Clear of Hamlin. Clear of Wallace.
Clear up top.
We should be able to get a top 10.
1 low.
Are you saying automatic definitely helps?
Clear inside.
Dang, look at Denny go. Okay, I'm going to follow him.
1 high.
Oh, Gibbs just about came down into us. We're 3 wide. Got a lift this time. I maybe could have had a little bit more throttle in it, but...
Stay left.
Yeah, it's exactly like the Heat 5 restart glitch. But yeah, you're not hitting anyone when the caution comes out. It just happens. And it's very tracked. It's, oh, that's going to be the end of the stage. Oh, we're going to miss out on the top 10.
We'll get him, buddy.
No. Dang it. We have the speed. Are they going to pit or not, I wonder? Yes, they are. So Kyle Larson wins the stage. What's my dad texting me here? Oh, yes. I'm going to keep the car still the way it is. Because I'm happy with the way the car is driving. Actually, I'm going to make a very slight wedge adjustment. 49.5. And, yeah, we'll keep it at that for now.
Get up on the wall now. We're coming. Pace cars off.
Need to fix the AI spinning around when you barely hit him. I think you can pretty easily use the sliders, though, in this game to kind of combat that. With the stability and then, like, the recovery skill.
Car high. Outside.
We got 5 extra laps here in stage 2. 85 laps.
1 high.
When do you think they'll put Raja on the
1
48?
high. 1 high.
Man,
3 wide.
hear me out. I said it last week. I think I said it last week. I don't mind Allgaier being in the car because he's a fantastic driver, but he's going to be retiring in a year or two. Like, I'm like, man, this is your opportunity right here. This is your opportunity to be testing somebody out. You know, a prospect. Put Raja in that car for a race or two, or but don't just put Raja in the car. Put someone else and like test some people. Put Raja in it. Put Carson Kvapil in it.
Outside now.
Heck, even Corey Day, dare I say it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put Corey Day in there. But they have a good opportunity to test some people out right now.
Outside door.
But I guess they're more after like guaranteed kind of keeping the car clean and getting a decent result. You know, there's more security in putting Allgaier in the car, I guess, than like anybody else, in my opinion. But holy crap, we're just gonna rip right on by this 21 here. Best and worst scheme from Vegas.
Driver, that was
I don't
your
have a
best
worse
lap.
one, but the best one is that new Shane Van Gisbergen paint scheme. Love that paint scheme.
Car outside.
Now, I can tell you the worst scheme of the weekend might also be the worst scheme of the year is, has anyone seen Cole Custer's car in the Xfinity race for this weekend? It is one of the worst paint schemes I've ever seen. I forgot about the Carson Kvapil situation with Penske. I don't really know what's going on there.
Still in there. Clear all around.
Switch internet
bottom.
providers.
Clear low.
Was the one you had before not doing good enough?
Car inside.
Or were you saving money with a new one?
Clear bottom. Car low.
That reminds me, my so obviously me and my girlfriend
Outside
moved in together in like the beginning of February.
Clear inside.
So she canceled her internet because we were going to my internet,
Clear high.
and she just got a bill a couple days ago from Rogers. If you're in Canada, you of course know Rogers. She just got a bill for like the whole cancellation of it. She got a $200 bill.
Carlo.
Absolutely outrageous. Outrageous.
Clear low if you want it. Inside door.
Cletus does not deserve an Xfinity ride. I don't blame him for doing what he's doing, but
Car still there.
I certainly blame NASCAR. You know, they're the ones that are allowing it and approving it to happen. For him, yeah, the opportunity is there. You take it, of course, absolutely. So he's doing nothing wrong, but yeah, NASCAR, I mean, there needs to be some work done on the approval process for sure. I mean, how many races has he probably ran in a proper... I just got put in the wall by the 7.
Clear low if you want.
Thank you, Justin Haley, my man. But how many races has he probably run? Like real races, you know? Not like a Crown Vic at Bristol or something.
High side now. Clear up top. Clear outside.
You don't think it's that bad? Are you crazy? I'm joking. No, I think it's terrible. I can't stand it. It's like they got 2 different shades of green on the car, and then the front bumper has a different shade of green than the green on the side, and then it doesn't line up. It's not even close to lining up with the side of like where the green is on the side. It's like, what in the world? Whoever made that car was absolutely not cooking.
Inside.
Haley, my man, that's the second time he's come up into me.
Clear bottom.
I'm gonna get him right
Inside
here.
door.
Just rip the top.
Clear bottom.
Should pull alongside him.
One bottom.
Maybe. It's gonna be close. There we go. Not gonna clear him, but maybe we'll clear him down the front straightaway. I'm gonna run a little bit higher. I don't remember the last time I lifted off the gas pedal. It's just,
Car still there.
if you don't have a car in front of you, you are just full throttle here. There is
Still in
no
there.
lifting at all. Which also reminds me, what did you guys think of the horsepower increase in Phoenix? I think overall it made the racing a bit better. You know, like I said, I don't think it was a great race, but it was certainly a solid race in Phoenix.
Clear low if you want it.
I heard about the LMC. Yeah, Johnson confirmed they're getting another charter, right? I heard a rumor that it's going to be for Riley Herbst, so then Heim goes to 2311. That's what I heard, but. Windstream. I've never heard of Windstream. 139 a month? 60 a month for stable day? I mean, that's a crazy amount of money for internet. 139 a month. What kind of speeds were you getting it for that price? I know, like, I grew up in a very like small town, rural kind of area. Rural area, but in town. And like in those areas, they can offer you crappy internet and charge you a crazy amount of money because you don't have any other option. That's one of the benefits of, like, you know, living here in the city now, is like But we had Rogers for the last few years back at my parents' place. But now, like now here, there's so many options that they can't just charge a crazy amount of money because there's there's competition around. We are very slowly picking off positions here. What city do you live in? London.
Stay high.
Not in Britain. Not the London in Britain. The one in Canada.
Still there.
Splitting 95 a month for Starlink with your dad. I think Starlink is.
Car still there.
I think Starlink's a good thing just because it can come in and reach the rural areas and
Still there.
drop prices potentially, all around.
Stay high.
Man, Kozlowski doesn't want to go away. Streamcar is open to anybody, absolutely. In the world,
Stay high.
they were trying to get Matt 212. I was trying to get Matt 212 in Streamcar, and he was down for it. But and they were open. They were like, "Hey, come join us." But
Still in there.
the races for Matt are at like what 9, 10, 11, 12,
Hold your line.
like 1 a.m. for him. So he was just like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Myself and Kozlowski, we need to figure this out because we have run down Ty Gibbs and I'm not lifting.
Stay high.
I can't go any faster right now. This is all I got.
Still there.
$60 a month. Slower than hotel and public Wi-Fi. My dad's watching the stream. I don't know if he knows. So we used to have this one internet way back, the first ever internet I had. I didn't have internet until I was like 10 years old. I was that lame kid in school where everyone was talking about like their apps on their phone or like games they were playing.
Stay high.
And we didn't have internet till I was like 10 years old. So I had no clue what the heck they were talking about. And then we finally got internet. It was called Quick. Ironically. And I don't know if my dad remembers how much we were paying, or he was paying a month. If he remembers, text me right now. I just saw him text me. Don't recommend. Dad, if you remember how much you paid a month for that, but we got less. I kid you not.
Stay high.
We were getting less than a megabyte per second. Less than 1 megabyte per second.
Clear, clear.
I finally cleared the 6. Oh my goodness.
One up high.
Matthew, my dad was just saying his friend actually pays $150 a month for Starlink. You were getting around 100 to 500 before and around 300 to 500 now. Who's the driver, Della? Vitor Jens. I probably botched that name. I do apologize. $5 down and 0.5 up. Oh, okay. Around 140 a month for if you... Okay, I see. I'm going to run the bottom here for a few laps. Save some tire. We actually got a green flag run. This is fantastic. And we just got a super chat. Is it going to come up? Sometimes the super chats get really delayed. I don't know why. $2 from Levi. Was I calling you Levy earlier? I don't know why. But Levi with the $2. Thank you so much, Levi. Very generous of you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I actually nailed it? Vitor Jens? My dad's texting me here. He said he can't remember how much he was paying for the old internet. I know Matthew and my other friend Austin just got Starlink as well, because he just moved out into middle of nowhere in Georgia, so he needed to get it. I don't like Elon Musk, but Starlink is a good thing. Starlink is a very, very good thing. There is somebody off the pace, way off the pace. We should catch Chastain here. And honestly, I think we might be, look at the lap time. Look at the time on the leaderboard here. Are we losing or gaining on Larson? Looks like a 6.6 second gap at the start of this lap. Let's see what it is at the end of this lap. Oh, Logano's running me down, it looks like, too. Okay, the gap is, yeah, we're not gaining anything on Larson. We're losing ground to Larson. So maybe we should try running back up top here. Oh, we're really losing to Larson. My goodness, that 5 car. We gained or lost 0.3 of a second on that lap alone. Now, what if I run the top on both ends of the track? Let's see if it makes a difference. Might be worse. We definitely need a few more adjustments here if we're going to get ourselves maybe a little bit higher. I thought we were a top 10 car, but we're just kind of stuck here in P12. We got Bowman in 10th, Chastain in 11th. Are we going to get a green flag pit stop? Well, how many laps of field? 33 laps of field. I'm going to say probably not. That would be my guess. Would be no. What did Larson run? Larson ran at 29.5. I ran at 29.7. 0.2 of a second. And we lost less time running the top on both sides of the track. So this is all I got, Austin. This is all I got. Let's try running the bottom again. Let me see. Problem with running the bottom is right now, when your right front is burning up, you really feel it. Well, that right front's pretty worn out too. How's the performance of the game on PC versus console? I can only speak from my personal experience, but on PC, higher frames, of course. That's probably the one benefit that I've had is just higher FPS. However, the negative, and as I've played it on Xbox as well, so I can compare it to that. On PC, on the highest settings in the game, not even the highest, I'm turned down to the second highest settings in the game. And just with the way the game's optimized and stuff, like I will get occasional stutters. I will get frame drops a lot of the time when I am just playing the game and have a Google window open like I do now. Tonight's actually an exception. I'm not having any frame drops. But that's something I don't have to deal with at all when I'm on console. So I would say that, you know, you get better FPS on PC, but for some reason, yeah, the console overall runs smoother over like a period of time. I got a 4090. Are we gaining on Chastain or not? I feel like we are. Like, ever so slightly. You got a 5070? Both of you guys got a 5070. Must be nice. I remember when I got my 4090, and that was the brand new card. It had only been out for like 6 months, and that was like the new thing. And now it's like, dang, we're already, you know, almost into the 6,000s, I guess. I bought my PC was a pre-built. I don't know enough about PCs, or nor do I care enough about trying to know how to build one. So I've only bought 2 PCs. Both of them have been pre-built, and they're both from the same people, NZXT. I got 64 gigabytes of RAM, so my hope is not having to upgrade RAM anytime soon. Logano is, I think, ever so slightly creeping in closer, and we are kind of doing the same to the one car here. We're just stuck. I got nothing. This is all the speed I have. What do we need to do to this car? I think we need to drop the wedge a little bit. Make it down to maybe 48.5. Yeah, if Larson doesn't win this race, something went very wrong. He very well could win the race IRL as well this weekend. I mean, Larson's so good at Las Vegas. Honestly, yeah, he needs to get back to victory lane. It's been 30 races, I think you guys were saying earlier. Oh, I think easily, Sean. Easily. I expect Allgaier top 15. I think Chastain's pulling away from me again here. And Logano's I'm going to jump back up here for a minute. We're definitely going to make an adjustment. Try to get a little bit more speed out of it. Oh yeah, Larson is in the O'Reilly race, isn't he? Okay. Do we think... Curious on your guys' thoughts here. Do we think Hendrick Motorsports is struggling right now or not? I don't think they are. I think it's just... first 3 races were 2 super speedways and a road course. You really can't judge much. Phoenix, they have notoriously, in next gen specifically, have been pretty mid ever since they've gone to Phoenix in next gen. So to me, nothing has really looked out of the ordinary for Hendrick. I think I just hit the wall down the straightaway. That's going to tank my speed. I think this weekend it's going to be Larson and Byron running top 5. Now, if they aren't running top 5 in Las Vegas, I'm like, okay, now there's an issue. Las Vegas, I think, is going to be like a very telltale sign. Larson should not be out of the top 5. William and Byron should not be out of the top 5. Chase Elliott, you don't really know. He's either going to be top 5 or top 10 at least. October King, welcome on in. Nice to see you. You had a rough Phoenix there for Kyle Busch, huh? Boys, we are not going to make it. We are not going to make it 18 more laps on field. My tire warning is already on. Oh, here's a slow car up here. Who is that? Is that an RFK car? Can't be. It is an RFK car. It's Ryan Preece. He's way off the pace. Could have been much worse. Where did Kyle Busch end up finishing?
High side now. Clear up top.
I'm so tight. We're definitely going to have to loosen this thing up. Right at the end of the run, right in the tail end of this run, I am starting to plow, and we're giving up some time now. Chastain's driving off in the distance. I got nothing for the 22. We'll try to just keep running our time here. He finished 17th-ish? Are you serious? I thought he was like at best 25th. Where does that put him in the points then, I wonder? Points are important now. Like I've been going back every week and checking the points. So in the playoff era, and it's crazy to think about, in the playoff era, I would check the points once or twice throughout the regular season. And of course in the playoffs you always keep up with it, but you know, now I'm like every week I'm making sure to update myself on what the points look like, because you know they're important now. So where like back then in the playoff format, it was like, you know, as a Daniel Suarez fan, there's many times he'd be kind of in the bubble area, so you'd be checking every week, okay, like how far out of 16th are we, whatever. Yeah, Logano had a really rough Phoenix. He kind of, you know, he wiped out Chastain. That was kind of a awkward restart thing where like they just kind of came together when they were both going down the racetrack. Like that was kind of like, like obviously his fault, but and then the second wreck with Allmendinger, and he wiped out, you know, a Penske teammate, and then another Penske technically car with a 21. I'm like, my man, he was going wild. Yeah, Penske had a rough one. Outside of Blaney, obviously. Ryan Blaney is an absolute wheel man. I mean, I tell you what, I always say he is better than anybody at going through traffic in next gen. I just don't understand how he can do it so well. I told my dad at the beginning of the year, I'm like, that's who's winning the championship with this new format, is the 12 car. I still believe that. I think it's a Blaney. I think this format is set up very well for Ryan Blaney. The tires are wearing out quite a bit slow now, so we might actually be able to hang on 10 more laps and then come in and pit, make some adjustments, try to gain some time at the end of this stage. We have had a very nice run here. Larson is dominating. He is actually coming up on lap traffic now, so we're going to start to see some drivers lose some laps. Hello, Pufferfish Gaming. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Tell Contar, it's got to be long runs. It's got to be long runs that he needs those. If we're in a short run, if we have a, you know, like if it's a short run, I will never take Ryan Blaney. Never. He's one of the last guys I would take for a 5-lap shootout. But if we're talking, you know, a 15 to 20 plus lap run, I will take Ryan Blaney just about every time. I did see those RFK throwbacks they're running in Darlington. Yeah, they look pretty cool. We got 18% on the right front. We are only wearing out like 1% a lap now. So we will be able to make it to 7 more laps, and then we'll pit. You know about the ads and poor post-race coverage, but since there is no Fox in Brazil, is it bad on other things as well? Do you mean on like other broadcasting things, like say NBC or stuff like that? Because when NBC broadcasts the race, there's still quite a bit of commercials as well when they do it. We're at 15. Oh, the right rear is now wearing out more than the right front. That's changed.
All right, bring it in and pit this time.
This is championship mode, Pufferfish.
Slow down now.
We will be next week switching over to quick race to follow the real life schedule, and then I will start manually taking care of all the points, and I'll be making a graphic every week to share with you guys before we race, so we know what the points look like. They want me to. I'm going to stretch this out. I am not coming in yet. No, absolutely not. We're stretching this as far as we can because I'm afraid I'm going to pit. And then the AI, they automatically are going to go 4 or 5 laps extra because they can just magically save fuel. And then I'm going to come out a lap down, and then someone's going to wreck, and then we'll get a caution, and we're trapped a lap down. So we're going to stay out for as long as possible here. We've actually kind of evened the pace back up with the 22. Interesting. Maybe it's because I've been running the bottom, saving the right front. Now, maybe not, because it's still well over 300 degrees. I got to say, though, this is a really good balance with AI right here. We just need to simply make some more adjustments to this car. Yeah, we're kind of reeling him back in. Larson's running a 30 flat. He's also in a little bit of traffic. 30 flat for Larson. We're going to come back to the line. What are we going to run? A 32 maybe? Yeah, 30.2. So we're 2/10 slower than the 5, which is a closer gap than earlier. But like I said, he's also lapping cars right now. And he's still going faster. Yeah, we are on 105, yes. Come here, Joey. How much fuel do we have? 2 laps. Okay, we're going to pit at the end of the next lap. We're going to go around one more time. And then we'll make a pit stop here. All right, yeah, we're going to have to. We're at 1 lap of fuel right now. So let's request the pit.
All right, let's know what you need.
I'm going to bring down the wedge to 48.5. And then I'm going to leave the tire pressures for now at 17.5 and maybe change those later. We'll see. But we're going to go down to 48.5 on the wedge.
Bring it in this lap, bud.
And pit this lap.
Watch your tires, driver.
Man, the car actually feels better than it did 20 laps ago when we were really dropping. All right, let's pit. We're going to be the only one, I would imagine, and I don't think anyone else is going to pit for a little bit, for another 4 or 5 laps. We don't really have to worry about pit speed for obvious reasons because we know the AI will destroy our pit speed, so we speed as well. Whew. That's a fun little run right there. Hopefully these adjustments will get us into the top 10, and then we can work on it a little bit more to... I don't know if we'll have much more. I think the only thing we can really do outside of the wedge now is bring down the right side tire pressures to 15, and that might make a little bit of a difference. It's going to be a 16.2. Here we go.
You're clear out.
We're one. I breathed it into existence. Did my stream just go down? Did the stream... Oh, no, the stream came back. We're good. It was down for a second on my end. Well, now we got to take a wave around. Dang. Oh, you guys didn't see it then, huh? You guys didn't see it. Caution came out. Caution came out. I don't know why. It did not happen around us.
Coming to the green.
All right, we took a wave around at least. We took a wave around, so we're back on the lead lap. But now we got to drive all the way back to the front. Yeah, it said my stream went down for like 10 seconds, and then it came back up. So I have no idea what that was about. But it looks like we're okay. Are you still using the AI settings you made the first video? No, I've changed them a little bit. I'm going to post the updated ones in tomorrow's video, but AI spread I have at 15, Consistency I have at 0. Fuel consumption, tire wear stuff's at 0. Incident frequency is at 60. And I think that's it. I think that's the only things, right? All right. Dang, that caution sucks. Usually all the cautions happen around you, and I didn't get to see the caution that time.
Green, green, green.
So we have no clue what happened. But we are all the way in the back now.
Clear low if you want it.
We've kind of had some bad luck here lately. Like Atlanta, we got trapped a lap down because of a poorly timed yellow. Well, Phoenix was just crap. We just ran like crap. Today, nothing we could do there. But we're on the lead lap at least, so we can... My dad's texting me. He just says, Rogers sucks. Any stream along plan for this weekend? To be determined, Sean. To be determined. Because tomorrow, or Saturday, sorry, I'm going to be doing the F1 watch along again. Maybe. I don't know. It'd be... Maybe I won't, because that'll be a 3 a.m. stream, and I really am not huge on that idea of streaming at 3 in the morning. So maybe I'll do the O'Reilly race watch along. Probably.
Still in there.
Pick for China, George Russell.
Inside.
Absolutely George Russell, unfortunately.
Clear high. One bottom.
Aw, man, this sucks that we got to go through all this traffic now.
Outside.
I want to know who brought out that yellow so I can wreck him.
Clear outside. One up high. 3 wide. 4 wide. Car high. Clear high. 1 low.
I hope Ferrari's closer. Aren't they changing the whole battery deployment stuff to like this
3
weekend?
wide. 4 wide. 3 wide.
Just assume it was Osvar. I like that idea. I think that's a good plan.
Hold your line. Here 3 wide. Clear high. Clear low if you want it.
Oh yeah, I did see the rear wing. Like the rotisserie.
1 on the bottom.
Because yeah, I remember they had it in testing and then they didn't bring it to Australia. It'd be nice to see if Ferrari is faster. I hope so. Want to see Lewis up front. You know, Ferrari kind of fumbled Australia a little bit. I think they would have been closer to Mercedes without the the Ferrari strategy. Man, we are in. 10 years ago they were fumbling strategy with Sebastian Vettel, and we are now in 2026, and we're still doing it with not only one driver, they're doing it with both. Absolutely incredible.
Outside. Clear up top. You're all
Leclerc for China. Hamilton won the sprint last year. Never say never. Still as yet, obviously that doesn't count as official as a podium. So, still looking for his first podium at Ferrari. Gains them about 15 miles an hour or kilometers an hour.
Still there. Outside
Really?
door.
I didn't know that it made that much of a difference to have that, the
low.
rotisserie wing, as I like to call it.
Car high. Still there. 1 high.
Yeah, the sprint race is pretty straightforward. They just got to throw on a medium tire, and then they'll be that'll be it. They race to the end. Welcome back, Trey. Nice to see you again.
Inside. Stay high. Inside door.
We're not going to get into the top 10, unfortunately. So we're going to score no stage points here,
Clear bottom.
which is disappointing because I felt like
Clear.
we had the car to do it, but obviously getting trapped a lap, not trapped a lap down because we were able to immediately wave around, but We got forced to the back of the field. I mean, look at us ripping right now. I feel like right there, we can definitely loosen this thing up a little bit more. I think we're going to do that. Maybe down to 47.
Outside now.
See you later, Levi.
Still
Thank
there.
you for being here. Thank you for the super chat as well. Very appreciative. And take care of yourself.
Still in there. Clear outside.
45 wedge is a strat. It's not OP though, is it? I don't want to be OP, you know? I don't want to just destroy everybody. I can try it. With 105 now? Okay. Okay. I'll put it down to 45 then. I'm kind of afraid to make that big of a jump though. But I'll try it. Bush has a longer winless streak than Allmendinger. Oh, you're right. Yeah, because Gateway and then Allmendinger won the Roval. Try 46 just in case. Heard. Okay. We'll run 46. Who we got winning Vegas? I'm going with, man, it's a toss-up. I want to say Larson,
One on the bottom.
but at the same time, I want to say a Gibbs car. You know, it could be any. It could really be any Gibbs car. Even I'll even include
Stay high.
Ty Gibbs in that conversation. Those Toyotas really have been. They've found something in those Toyotas so far this year.
3 wide. Clear inside.
I'm going to go with the Toyota, and I'm going to say Chase Briscoe in the number 19. He's had a terrible season so far. Just a lot of bad luck.
Stay high. 3 wide.
Oh, I hit the
3
wall.
wide. 1 on the bottom. Clear low.
Easy Hamlin win. I would love a Denny Hamlin win. Absolutely. But I don't know. I mean, last time we went to Vegas, he won, but I just don't see it happening this time. But I would be very happy if I was wrong. Yeah, Bowman would have to do something. I mean, even if Bowman comes back as soon as Darlington,
Clear up top.
he would have to do a lot to make the chase. And like he would have to, he'd probably win. He'd have to win a couple races, I think. And then on top of that,
Inside.
you know, he's gonna have to run better than he has the last couple of years in that car. Which by winning 2 races, he'd already be doing that. But
Still in there.
I don't think the 48's gonna make it though. I already write him off. I don't think he'll be in the chase.
Two to go.
Man, we're racing with the 6 again. Just like earlier in the stage. Kyle Larson has led like every single lap so far. And here he is coming through to the final lap in stage 2. No different than where we were on lap 1. The number 5 out in front. Kozlowski's just barely to my left rear. 1 lap to go here in stage 2.
Stay high.
Not leaving a lot of room for him.
Stay high.
He's still there. He's still there.
Clear.
Now we got him. Larson. Kyle Larson wins stage number 2. Sweeps the first 2 stages. We're going to be right to the back of Allmendinger. I think now we've got a top 10 car with those adjustments, but we're going to drop the wedge down even further.
Pit road is open.
Yeah, ever since his concussion in Texas, is kind of like that noticeable, you know, downturn in performance, which is unfortunate, you know. I really like Alex Bowman, so I want to always see him doing really well. I'm going to play it safe here. I'm going to go down to 47 on the wedge. We still got more time to turn it down. Now I'll do 46.5.
All right, be up on the wall and be ready,
46.5.
fellas. Coming to the green.
I think he definitely will be Trey. Like we were saying before, like,
Be ready.
will he be replaced? Likely. Who though? Who's going to go into that 48?
Car high.
I think it's going to be out of the Hendricks stable. It's not going to be a guy like Caruth or a Kawapel or a Corey Day. None of them are even, in my opinion, remotely ready.
One outside.
So I think they got to go, looking elsewhere. My goodness, these restarts.
Outside door. 3 wide. 1 up high.
I think Corey Heim will be at a 2311 car next year. Ooh, Ty Gibbs, hello. We need some more green flag racing here,
1 high.
just like stage 2. And I think we will finish in the top 10. We have not scored a single stage point. We've had a lot of things kind of
1 high.
go against us at times here, but we have rallied back
1 outside.
multiple times, and we'll do it again here in stage 3. 100 laps to go officially.
1 high.
So it is a one-stop race from here. Oh yeah, the car feels hooked up.
Outside door. Still there. Clear outside. Inside now.
Honestly, don't think Hendrick wants the hassle that comes with Carson Hocevar. Hendrick doesn't really operate on that
Clear low.
with that style of driver, right? They're drivers for the most part. Like, I mean, Larson can be a little wild, but usually he's just wrecking himself, more often than not just wrecking other people. There's the odd exception, though. I don't think Hendrick really wants that style of driver.
Outside.
They've never really been a team that has those style of drivers outside of, Kyle Busch kind of. But when Kyle Busch was peaking at being a menace, he was at Gibbs at that time, so.
Car high.
And when Hendrick didn't like Kyle Busch's attitude, they fired him, basically,
Stay low.
And I cleared the 42. Yes, into the top 15. Hello there, Brandon. Welcome on in. How are you? All right, let's bring this thing home for a good result. Less than 100 to go. This has been it feels like a quick race. Tim Richmond, yeah, and what are we talking, 1980s? 40 years ago?
Outside. Fastest lap yet.
I really don't know who it's going to be, man. It could be anybody. We just ran faster. We just ran a lap faster than the number 5 of Kyle Larson by almost a full tenth. Do we have something in this final stage? Or is the 5 just going to walk away
1 inside.
on the long run? We've been kind of struggling a little bit on the long run, but I think we're getting our car a lot better. Holy crap, Commander. Oh my God, it's going to go off 20 times. I am so sorry for what you guys are about to hear. 20 times consecutively, Toto Wolff, Abu Dhabi 2021. Thank you so much, Commander, for the 20 gifted, my man. I am looking forward to racing with you tomorrow night at Sonoma. Thank you so much, Commander.
Car still there.
Give a big thank you to Commander if you're here and just got yourself a membership. We're going to be 4 wide in the middle. I'm backing out of that.
1 inside. Clear high if you want it. Clear bottom.
That's like 3 times, only 17 to go. Commander is crazy. He gifts. He's very generous to not only us here, but I mean other creators as well. He is super
Outside.
generous. Thank you again, Commander.
Stay low. Clear up up top.
Commander, I just want to know where in the world you got the money for all the generosity. If I had the money to do it, I would love to do the same thing.
One high.
Hey, look at that. Mr. Justin Haley fan.
Inside door.
Welcome on in. Appreciate you getting a membership. Thank you very kindly. Fortnite. Fortnite. Oh, Busher.
High edge, you want it.
Stay on the gas.
Inside. Caution's out.
Oh, we just gained a few free positions.
Pit road is
P8.
open.
Tax evasion. Tax evasion. I finally got all my tax documents, so I gotta file my, or not file my taxes, but I'm sending them in next Monday to get filed. Yeah, that's quite funny that during your home membership thing, the 17 car crashes. Isn't that quite humorous? I thought it was done for a second. It's not done.
Pace cars off.
All right. Thank you so much again, Commander. It's got to be almost done, right? Oh, it's done. We made it. We survived. Commander comes in with the number 17. Gifts 20. And then 17 car crashes. All right. Here we go. I did not want to see that caution. Because now we're going to have a bad restart. And we're going to be like 17th by the time we're in turn 3. We restart P8. This is the highest we've run all race.
Go, go, go. One bottom.
All right, let's count.
One low.
That's one car. Oh, here comes the guy that just crashed.
Inside door.
That's 2 cars. That's 3 cars.
Clear low.
Here comes Wallace. I could throw a block, but I'm not going to. That's 4 cars. 5 cars. 6 cars. Okay, only 6. Now I'm going to jump down. That could have been worse. Alright, we at least held on decently here. I gotta change that membership thing.
Car high.
That's so out of date now. It's 5 years old.
Clear outside.
Oh man, we are absolutely flying, dude. We shift into 5th right away on the restart. The AI will slow down to match your speed. Oh my god. Well, we might have a chance to try it because
Yellow is
there
out.
goes another one. Dang it.
Pit road is open.
Well, Alex Bowman crashes into the outside wall. We get another yellow. So if I shift to 5th right away, the AI will just slow down to match your speed. So I'm just gonna boom, 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 boom. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
Coming to the green.
All right, I'm gonna shift to 5th immediately.
There's the green.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. They're kind of... Yeah, they're kind of slowing down for me. They are absolutely slowing down for me. That is hilarious.
Inside now.
What in the world? Oh, now they're taking off now.
You're all
Huh.
clear.
Oh my god, but look at that. Oh, we just got absolutely destroyed down the straightaway. So at the end of the day, we still lose no matter what.
Outside. Clear outside.
Works better on an H pattern. I'd bet, yeah, because you can literally just go from 1st to 5th, right? Oh my god. Stay in the throttle. Oh, the 23's in it too. Huge hit for the 23.
Pit road is open.
Another yellow. Oh my goodness, these yellows are destroying our race. We're gonna have to, please take green. We need a green flag run here. We're just going to have to get after it here on this restart. My dad texted me, he said, foot off the brakes. Yes, sir. A Beyblade. All right, I'm going to run the restart normally. Oh, we're going to be down. We're going to be out of the top 20 because of this. Cautions breed caution. You know, that's 3 back-to-back yellows. With how hard Bubba Wallace just hit, and there he is 2 rows in front of me at speed already. It's disappointing. All right, we're on lap 190 of 267. The positive is, if we're going to have 3 back-to-back yellows, it's better to have them now than, like, between 230 and 267. Oh, we're going to drop down to 24th. But we're going to be able to rip. We know we got a fast car. We just got to stick with it. We are not going to lose hope here. We can absolutely rip through this field. And we still got enough time to do it. Here comes the 9. Are they wrecking again? No, okay. I thought they were about to lose it one more time. We'll pass Kyle Busch.
You're all clear.
Get this the 47.
One up high.
Yeah, 100%. 23 should be out. There's so many cars that should be out that have wrecked. Obviously, they won't be. Oh, we're going to give a big shot to the back of Zane Smith. Great run he's having here. Ooh, had a bit of contact with the 4.
Clear high, you want it.
I'm going to give a shot. Oh, is the 23 a little bit off the pace? I don't know. He might be like the 60 car. I think he's losing. I think the 23 is losing pace here.
Inside.
I'm just going to go up here, sir. Thank you. Oh, that 23 is down on pace. That's as far as, that's the closest you'll get to a DNF.
Clear up top.
Is that right there.
Carlo.
Blaney, please give me room. Please give me, oh, thank you.
Still in there.
We are just ripping 3 wide around the top. Back into the top 15. Please stay green. Larson ran a 29.3 and I ran a 29.1. We are quicker currently than the leader. Will it stay that way though? I don't think so. As the tires wear, I think the 5 car is just going to get a little bit better than what I can do. But only one way to find out. We're just going to... and how about the 45 of Tyler Reddick's actually sticking with the 5? Yeah, look at Allmendinger's car. It is junked. It is garbage.
Clear high.
It's like if the 23's slow, then why is he not slow? Because look at that thing, man. It is destroyed. Getting the fix getting destroyed in the restart. Go to advanced. Oh, throttle overshoot. Yeah, but what I was recommended was to not go into like the advanced section at all because it made it worse. That's what I was originally told, but
Stay high.
do I go top here?
Inside door.
Yeah, I go top here. Why not? He left the door open. I'm taking it. This could go bad right here. No, we're good. Advance is fine unless you're in career. Oh, okay. I see.
One low. Clear low if you want it.
Does it completely fix it? Because I'm pretty sure I can do it in the middle of the race.
Inside now. Car
Oh, that's tight. That's tight. That's tight.
3 wide.
I should have just stuck to the top. It makes it much better. Okay. Give me just a second. I'll mess with it a little bit.
Clear high if you want it.
Watch us not get a caution for the rest of the race and we'll never get to see it. Alright, hold on. Let me pull up settings here. Well, then again, you're going to have to go into... Oh, no. Because then I'm going to have to mess with all my steering stuff, and I wouldn't want to do that right now. Overshoot at 80% or more. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to mess with my steering stuff because I don't know what's going to feel good and what's not going to feel good, especially in the middle of a race. So I think we'll just stick with precision tonight. And then next week, when we go to Darlington, we will I will mess around with that and get comfortable with it. Oh, hold on. Zeros for the top section, 100 on rate. Zeros for the rest of them. Okay, hold on. Let me.
Clear high, you want it.
I'll give it one shot here. Settings. Custom. So 0. Well, yeah, dead zone, of course, 0. Okay, 0, 0, 100 for the rate. You talking about brake rate and stuff? $100 on the rate and zeros for the rest. Okay. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 80. All right. And now if I go off into turn 1 and this car right hooks itself into the wall, I'm blaming you. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I'm hoping, hopefully it feels okay. Yeah, it feels pretty well the same.
Outside door.
That feels a little bit different right there, but not really in a bad way. Yeah, it doesn't feel bad. I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. We'll stick with it.
Clear high.
And now, if we get a yellow, we'll see. What does overshoot even do on the throttle? I've never even heard of the term overshoot in wheel settings until NASCAR 25. It's like a special NASCAR 25 only feature. Makes your throttle input more sensitive. Okay, I see. Wouldn't that, shouldn't that just be like a throttle sensitivity setting though, you'd think? I'm seeing the 5 car drive away from the 45 now. And, oh, I was looking at the wrong laps earlier. I was looking at my best lap. Larson's running quicker than we are now. He ran a 29.5. I ran it, oh, well, no, I did go quicker than him by a few hundredths. Yeah, that 5 car's got something. They're cooking. They're cooking up something there. Let's see what he runs this lap.
One high. Clear outside.
Larson ran half a tenth faster that lap. But this is the closest we've been to his pace the entire race. Yeah, Allmendinger's starting to fade here. And if we can pass the 12 right here, that'll be the first time we have entered the top 10 when not avoiding a crash, because we entered the top 10 avoiding an accident earlier. And finally, in the final stage, here we are, top 10, baby. And I think, oh, I'm going to have to lift. Going to have to lift a little bit, but I think we can keep charging forward here. What difficulty? We are on 105. You are an amazing crew chief. We would probably, if you guys weren't here, I know Austin as well earlier recommending like setup stuff. We would probably been running 20th to 25th. Larson a 5.65. I ran a 5.44. So we've got the pace for him. I just don't think. I don't think we're going to be able to get there, but I don't know. We'll see. I need some water. Get a gas can water. We are reeling in the top 9 here. What's the shelf behind you? That's my die-cast display for all of my dad built that. For the NASCAR section, it's exclusive to my favorite drivers. The F1 section is just anybody. But the NASCAR side, which I think is the only side you can see, I don't think you can see the F1 side, but yeah, the NASCAR side is all Jeff Gordon, Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, SVG, Suarez, and Zilish. It's gaming time. Hello, welcome on in. Three diecasts got right before COVID. I haven't bought a diecast since, well, I guess as of right now, I've only been buying diecasts once a year. Oh, I hit the wall. Oh, it didn't hurt my speed. Okay. But I've been getting them at the local fair. They have. I remember the lady that ran the booth told me last year she goes to the Michigan race and then she gets a bunch of diecasts and then she brings them back to sell at the local fair. So every like October when that happens, I go to the local fair just for that. Like I need my NASCAR diecast for the year. Like last year I bought Zilish, SVG, Larson, of course. I bought a couple Larson cars. I don't know if you can see it, the Larson Roval win with the pink window net. That was one I got last year. And I haven't bought anything since. There was one diecast. Do you like Austin Hill? Not really. Not really. There's one diecast I still want to get desperately. Because when I was like 7 years old, my dad wouldn't get it for me at Walmart. It's a whole story. And I still want that diecast. It's a Jeff Gordon 2007 Car of Tomorrow Pepsi car.
High side now. All clear. Car high. Clear up top.
The story was we were at a Canadian Tire. And he bought me a Jeff Gordon keychain. Because I wanted a Jeff Gordon keychain, because, you know, Jeff Gordon. And then we went to Walmart like half an hour later.
One inside.
And there's Jeff Gordon's Pepsi car, and I'm like, I need that.
Clear bottom.
He was like,
Car inside.
no, I already got you a Jeff
Clear
Gordon
inside.
keychain.
One high.
And then I cried. And I am still salty
Stay low.
about
Clear
it
outside.
to this day, because like 20 years later nearly, and I still have not got this diecast, okay? Beef, yeah. I love my dad. I love my dad. But that is, for whatever reason, that is like a childhood trauma that has never left me. I will always remember the exact events for the rest of my life,
Car high.
and how I didn't get that diecast, and it broke my heart. And Ross Chastain's heart just broke, maybe his head as well, because he's head on into the outside wall. And we're gonna get to
Road is
test
open.
the restarts. Kyle Larson leads with 53 laps to go. We're gonna come into the pits.
Here's what we're taking this
All
time.
right,
What do you think?
we'll go a little bit lower on the wedge.
10-4. All right.
There's a couple cars
Get
you
up on the
want to
wall and
get.
ready.
First, any Jeff Gordon car tomorrow. Just want the one with the wing, then one autographed Jimmy Johnson car. Final race car. Oh yeah, the final race, like the San Diego car, or no, the Daytona 500 car. Sorry, is that what you're talking about? That'd be a cool one.
Pace cars off.
All right, we're gonna see if these settings work. If this doesn't work, though, make overshoot either 50 or 0. Okay. Casey Kane Red Bull car. Oh, dude, I have that car. Yeah, I would pull it out right now, but the display case for all my other diecasts has more NASCAR stuff on top of it. So, but I got that car. That one's a cool car. The 4 car. That's a cool one. Jeff Gordon, the blue and black one, the blue flames on the black base, Matthew. That one. All right, here we go. Let's see if the settings work. I really hope they do.
There's the green. Car inside.
That's a bad sign. That is not a good sign.
Carlo.
They did not work.
Carlo.
It's not any worse. There's the one positive is it's not worse.
Carlo. Clear inside.
All right, should I try it on 0 then? Overshoot on 0. Decreasing this will align the maximum amount of physical throttling input and maximum throttling capacity to a normal 1-to-1 ratio. All right, let's try 0. Let's try 0. My dad's texting me here. My dad heard the story. He called me. He said, "You're a big baby." I'm just going to say, yeah. All right, let's go. Let's keep it going. You have the 2008 Car of Tomorrow version of that scheme in the 164. I loved all those Pepsi cars. I got Jeff Gordon's Pepsi cars from 09. Or no, 2010, 2011. I don't think I have 2012. 2013, 14. I got the
Clear. Outside now.
the one he ran at the summer race, that like Pepsi throwback, or not Pepsi throwback, but that blue on blue one. Then of course 2015 one. I loved Jeff Gordon and Pepsi paint schemes, man. They went so hard, and I tell you what, I swear he always ran better in a Pepsi car. I'm telling you.
Clear outside.
Do you have any recommendations for a shifter? I would recommend this one right here, the Mozza Sequential. I forget exactly how much it was. It was $100 and something for me in Canadian, but that's what I would recommend personally.
Car high.
I don't know if it's compatible. I guess I know it can plug into your PC. Outside of that, I don't know how like the compatibility is with like if you don't have Mozza or something. But
Stay low.
Pepsi cars love to beer can.
Clear.
When Jeff Gordon, I became a fan of Jeff Gordon in NASCAR when Jeff Gordon was in his fall off, basically, like 08, 09, 2010, even though 2010 and 2009, really, he had actually really good years. He just wasn't winning races. Denny Hamlin's leading this race, by the way. I just saw that, not Kyle Larson. But those were like a couple rough years, but when Jeff Gordon had the Pepsi car for the weekend, I was like, oh baby, okay, we're going to be fighting in the top 5, maybe even going for the win this time. And every time he was up there in the Pepsi car. If it was a rough year, I'm like, just give us the Pepsi paint scheme, we're going to be just fine. And I was right every time.
Clear outside. One up high. 3 wide. Clear high.
All right, we're up to 8. Denny Hamlin. Oh, no, he's no longer leading. What's my dad texting me now? He said, see if it works now. I don't know what he's talking about now. Oh, he's talking about the settings on the restart. Jimmy Johnson in 2020 whenever he used a different scheme. Remember when they switched over to that, like, they had the black scheme, then they switched over to the white scheme? Yeah, Jay got that. I would love that diecast, Matthew. That is one of my favorite Jeff Gordon paint schemes. I would love to get that car at some point. There's a lot of Jeff Gordon diecasts I still want to get at some point. You know, no matter what, in my diecast collecting, Jeff Gordon is still the priority for me. If I can get a Jeff Gordon diecast, I will take that over any other diecast. But there's a few staple cars I really want, like I want the Pepsi cars that I talked about. I also want his Imran Elite car from 2013. That's one I would love to have. Those are like the 3 ones that are kind of on the top of my list. Oh, the final DuPont car from Miami in 2012, that silver one, I would love to have that. Yeah, that retro car was ugly, I agree. In 2009, I would still love to have the diecast of it just because it's Jeff Gordon. But yeah, that was one of my least favorite Jeff Gordon cars of all time. I know Jay got that one and he was like, this is a great looking car, and I'm like, no. Favorite NASCAR race of all time? I would argue like 2022 Coke 600 maybe. That was a really awesome race.
Car high.
Yeah, probably as the race as a whole, probably that one. Yeah, Bell is cooking now.
You're all clear.
Jeff Gordon did win at Homestead, and yeah, he won in that car the week after he junked Clint Boyer. Completely ended his championship hopes. Yeah, I remember that, Matthew. I remember watching that race and him getting wrecked, and I was just like, dang. Jeff's DuPont 200-year anniversary car. Which one is that one again? Hold on. I might need to pause. I wonder if that's the one my dad has. I wonder if that's the one my dad might have. Hold on. Jeff Gordon. 200 years DuPont. No, that's not the one. Okay. I'm thinking of a different car. Oh, that car. Yeah, that's a slick car. That's a slick car. Man. '26 Daytona 500. Your favorite race of all time? Now, my favorite win of all time. What's your guys' favorite win of like your favorite driver of all time? I would go of wins I've experienced, anyways. Man, Jeff Gordon. I only experienced him winning from 2009 onwards. My first Jeff Gordon win I got to see was Texas at 2009. I had a dream the night before that he held off Jimmy Johnson to win at Texas. And that's the exact same thing he did on the Sunday. That's not my favorite win, though. I mean, Martinsville 2015 was pretty cool because, like, I knew that was the final win. I was like, he's not going to win anymore. This is it. So that was kind of cool, and it put him into the championship race. But I wouldn't even say that. That's probably like, I mean, that's the top 3. Trying to think here. Honestly, I mean, 2014 Brickyard maybe. I would say the 2014 Brickyard 400. That was a really, really cool window experience. And then I would probably say Well, there's one sentimental win. The night my grandma died in 2014, Jeff Gordon won that night at Kansas. My grandma died on Mother's Day 2014, and I remember I couldn't go to the hospital to see her. So it was just my parents left, and you know, we went through all that and then came home, and well, I was stuck at someone's house, so they were like, do you like to watch stuff? And I was like, yeah, NASCAR's on right now, put that on. So I watched NASCAR there, and then when we came home and got to like see Jeff Gordon like bring home the win, that was pretty cool. But I would still say the 2014 Brickyard is probably my favorite win. 2011 Atlanta, 2014. Oh yeah, Michigan win was cool. That was a cool one. 09 Daytona 500 for a Kansas fan. What makes the 09 one your favorite, say, over like 2012? Yeah, Shane, man, I tell you what, he was super close to beating Jeff Gordon's streak. I would have been okay either way because I am a big fan of SVG, and records are meant to be broken, right? But yeah, I'm glad. I don't think SVG is gonna. I don't think anybody will break 6 road courses now. Oh my God!
Clear outside. Yellow's out.
Yellow. We didn't have any speed there. We just kind of got stuck right there in 8th. Let's see. We've changed the settings again. Let's see if that makes a difference here for this restart. Bell is still in front of me, by the way. You watched your first ever race in 09? I never got to see Harvick go win Atlanta. That'd have been a cool one to see. I never got to see Jeff Gordon's Atlanta win in 2011 because I didn't have the channel it was on. So I remember just like updating on NASCAR.com, just trying to see what was happening. And I didn't get to see the Pocono win that year either. I only got to see the Phoenix win. All right, 0 overshoot. Also doesn't really do anything. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It don't matter what you do. The restarts are terrible. Unfortunately, we just got to deal with it. Hopefully, I really hope that's the last restart. We need to stay green to the end because if we get any cautions within like 10 to go, I mean, we're probably going to get robbed of a top 10 result here.
Outside. Three wide.
Oh yeah, there was 50. That's right. We could try 50. If we get a yellow, I'll pause the game and switch to 50. Gary Owen abused his painters. Hi Cash, how are you? Nice to see you. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Pocono win in 2012.
Stay low.
That was wild. Like you know, aside from the whole lightning struck.
Clear outside. 3 wide.
Pause the game. Pause the game. Pause the game. Turn on overshoot to 50. Oh yeah, 50 is default. You're right. It is not gonna work. I'm just going to put it right back to precision then, because, yeah. But caution's coming out. Clayble's here. Hi, Clable. How are you? Most biased NASCAR creator here. You'd have to make 5. That was your choice, Cash. Welcome back. Uskra, USCRA. Oh, that's because of Clownski. You changed your name? Larson lost the lead. Larson is no longer leading. Is Kyle Larson going to lose this race in the last 30 laps? That would be kind of funny. Oh, did that actually happen? I saw your tweet, but I figured it was just a Clable tweet. And I was like, oh, he's just messing around. You actually did that, and you did that by, you said, rolling over?
There's the green. Outside.
Yeah, the Homestead win was cool. I remember seeing that one.
Car high.
It actually happened. Oh my God. Dang, Clavel. Can we get a thoughts and prayers for Clavel in the chat, blowing his knee out? I'm so sorry, Clavel. I thought bro was memeing on Twitter when he put that out, but no, he's being real. See, that's what happens, Clavel, when you post so much memeing. When you meme so much on Twitter, I don't know when you're being serious or not. Larson is not even in the top 5. Larson just dropped out of the top 5. Oh my goodness, coming to 20 to go. He's led over 200 laps. He might lose this race. Oh my goodness, not again. Why do they keep crashing? Stop crashing.
Pit road is over.
SVG is into the top 10. Let's skip so we can get another lap of green flag racing maybe. Oh.
Pace cars off.
You've had knee problems since you were younger. Same thing happened
10 away.
as you're at the airport about to board. Oh my God, at the airport about to go to Watkins Glen.
High side now.
Did something cause it, or is it just like when you were younger? Did something like start that, or is it just you just got bad luck? You just had the issue your whole life. Like, was there an injury originally that ignited you to continuously have problems?
3 wide.
Look at this crap. Look at this crap, bro. Larson's gonna be like 8th.
Car high. Clear outside. Car high. Clear up top.
Wouldn't make more sense for the storyline if it was only in off weeks? It would, but remember, there's only one off week in the NASCAR season, Dello. I did think about that, but yeah, like, there's only one off week, so it'd be kind of hard to, like, pull that off.
Clear outside. 1 inside.
We could, like, create some lore that there's more off weeks or something, but...
1 inside.
Just call you mayor? Okay, I'd call you the mayor. Kid pushed
Stay high.
during 2-touch football and blew up my entire ACL and broke my knee and could never afford any surgery. Oh yeah, you guys got to pay for that there, don't you? I forgot about that. That's why.
Inside door. Clear low. Clear high edge, you want it? Car outside.
We're learning some serious Clable lore here.
Stay low. Car high.
Larson is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's passing Logano for 4th. It's not over. It is not over for the 5. But it's not going to be easy because he's got to hunt down the 24.
Clear outside.
And he's going to have to pass Hamlin as well. What's up, Avantar? A NASCAR strike. Well, that'd be interesting. That's, you know, that would be an interesting way. Like the season gets put on hold or something for a few weeks. If I lose, I might say something I'm going to regret. Don't do that. Don't do that. You already lost your ride once. 15-minute break at work. PH, you got here just in time. We're going to be done this race in just over 5 minutes. We're up in a P9, baby. Come on. What can we do? Please stay green to the end. We do not need a caution. Larson to 3rd. Behind the 9, it's Hendrick. 1, 2, 3. Can Larson get there? Man, that's going to suck, but at the same time, it's going to be kind of funny if he loses after dominating. We are cooking as well here. Don't mind if I do. Larson to 2nd. Oh, it's going to be close. He's got to run down that 24. He's clear of the 9. Now it's game on. I don't know if that 5's going to get there, man. 11 to go. Who's that behind? Oh, Bell again. Bell's wrecked like 3 times in this race. And here he is, still in the top 10.
1 on the bottom. Clear bottom.
This has been a good race, though. This has been fun. Just keep hooking that top. Get the run off turn 4. It's not going to be... Now I'm going to shoot the gap in between the 12 and the 22.
10 to go now. Clear outside. Outside door.
I don't think Larson's getting
Clear
there.
outside.
Oh yeah, Reddick got Elliott, didn't he? Yep. Reddick to 3rd. Elliott drops to P4. Hamlin down to 5th. Coming up on the closing 8 laps of racing in Vegas, we have worked on this car all race long. We went from about a 12th place car in stage 1 to just kind of just inside the top 10, like literally like 9th, 10th in stage 2 of potential, and now here we are right at the end of this race. We're just running ever so slightly better. I could maybe get to Hamlin, but I don't think I'd be able to get any further than that. We do not need a caution. Get that out of here. We'll have a bad restart and we'll drop out of the top 10. Larson's catching ever so slightly, but he's not catching enough, I don't think. I don't think he's going to do it. I think Byron's got this right here. Hook the 17. I like Chris Buescher.
Inside.
I really hope this stays green. Larson's getting there. He's within about 3 car lengths right now. Oh, that's close. We're going to be in the fight for a top 5. It's going to be 5 to go. Buescher is going all the way up here. I mean, if you want to go up there, I'll just go down here.
Outside door.
Can I clear him?
You're all clear.
Oh, it's close.
Outside.
I'll leave that lane open. Clable is play. Oh my God, that's. I was wondering what he was saying. Look at the bottom right of the screen. Clable.
Stay low.
5 nights at Furries. Are you kidding me?
Stay low.
I don't know who that guy is. Oh, he's doing it again.
Still there.
I can't clear him. Larson's there. Larson is there, but I don't think he's gonna do it.
Still there.
Oh, he lost some time there. You can see him lose the time. That 17 does not want to give this up here.
Still there.
I think this is all Byron. Here comes Bell as well into the conversation again. I think it's William Byron taking the win here in Vegas. He's got another 3 car length gap. We finally clear the 17. We're coming to 2 to go. Got top 20 in Vegas. Oh, W, Turner. 19th, not bad at all. Two to go for the 24. Oh my God, Clable. I gotta turn off these Steam friend activity thingies. Yeah, Larson's not doing it. It's over. Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go for the 24 of William Byron. We stay green. Thank you very much. We needed that.
One more
And Kyle Larson's going to need a miracle. He's going to need the 24 to... Well, there's only one way he's going to beat him out. That 24 has to crash. We're going to bring it home in P6. Which... Oh, my God. I'm pretty happy with P6. And sure enough... William Byron is going to steal the win from Kyle Larson as we exit turn 4. It'll be a 6th place finish. The 24 wins.
Top 10, solid race.
We'll take it. That was a fun race, man. I love doing 100% races at tracks like Las Vegas. I used to do, when I was a kid, I would play NASCAR 09, and I'd come home from school, and I would do a 100% race at Las Vegas all the time. So I've always loved Las Vegas. Hendrick Motorsports 1, 2, 3. And then the 48 is where is the 48? Did I miss? Oh my god, he's down in 37. Dang, what happened to Chastain? He must have been slow too. And Bubba, Bowman, Cindric, Chastain, and Wallace all the way down there. Dang, okay. Unfortunate for them. How about SVG? Solid effort there in P16. Honestly, I think he can run better than that IRL this weekend. Average Larson choke. It really is a shame. Oh my god, I just hit restart. Oh my god. Oh, that's okay because we're manually doing the points and we saw the finishing order. So it's okay. I didn't mean to do that though. Oops. Chad, you want to run it back one more time? Should we run another 267 here in Las Vegas? Should we? Oh my god, Clabo, what are you doing over there? Dang, we're not going to be able to look at the points now. But we do have... Oh, I don't know how we'll do stages. That's okay, though. That is okay, because starting next week, we are manually doing the season because of the fact that Miami is here and we're supposed to be at Darlington. So that does not affect anything, thank goodness, because that would have sucked if we had to run that back. So yeah, that's okay. We're all good. So next week, I will be manually adding in the points into a Google spreadsheet. And before every race, I will be doing a custom graphic that shows the point standings. That way we know where everybody is. So yeah, it'll be working out. We'll be fine. It's okay. We didn't lose anything by hitting the restart button there. If we had to do another race before we went to manually doing everything, that would have been bad. But if we were going to accidentally do that, this was literally the race to do it. Don't you remember the results of that race? Well, we got it on VOD here. I scrolled through the entire finishing order, so we'll be okay. We'll be just fine. And we know Larson won the stages, and William Byron, got the, of course, the race win. So, dang, I would have been curious to see how that would have played out, though, in the standings. I did not mean to hit the restart button. I was trying to hit the replay button. Look at this Clable guy, man. He's opening up every game he can think of. Will you ever do an F1 98-07 career mode in F1 2020? No. It's too buggy, and too much of a hassle. It's really cool, but the hassle is not worth it. No. Dello, have a good night. Appreciate you being here. Yes, I am. Yeah, so now that we're manually doing the points starting in Darlington, I will be adding 15 points onto every winner that we've had so far. So obviously, what I was planning to do was take the points from tonight and then put those into the spreadsheet and then start adding on for next week and just add the 15 points per winner. Obviously, since I accidentally hit the restart button, I'll just take the points from last week and then add up the points from this race and put them in to the spreadsheet. The only problem is, yeah, we are doing the chase. That's why we're doing this. Only problem is we don't have a way to really get stage points accurately because we can't scroll through the leaderboard. So I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do the stage points. Oh my goodness. Do you still play F1? Yes, I have. I do on the Formula Going channel. Check it out. I do career modes on there and everything of F1 25 and F1 20 or F1 My Career Mode. So definitely go check that out. Go check that out. You think the 97 scheme's too flashy? I like it. I like the scheme. I think it's a good looking race car. I don't think it's too much. You haven't looked at it in a while. Well, what the heck? What are you waiting on? Some great content on Formula Going. Great channel. Love that channel. Oh yeah, that's definitely a possibility. The whole Bristol tire debacle thing. Maybe somebody can keep track of the stages. I think the only way we could keep track properly of the stages is we would have to be in view of the top 10 cars, you know? Just give all stage points to Noah Gragson. That's an option. What we could do as a way to keep things simple, because half the time we'd just be guessing of who finished in the top 10 in the stage. So one thing we could do, just so we can keep the schedule accurate and do the quick race format, is we only award an additional point point. We'll give 1 point or something to the stage winner. So like we would give 1 point for Larson or something starting now on, if he won the stage. Since we wouldn't know who finished, half the time we won't know who finished 2nd to 10th if we're not in the top 10. So if we just do 1 point for the stage winner, it allows us to do everything else, and then we only lose out on that. And I think the positives significantly outweigh that. So I think that's what we'll do. Just give additional points to the final top 10. As in, that could be an option too. I feel like I'd lean more towards the first option, just kind of keep it simple. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll come up with something by next week. But there's a good chance I'm going to go with what we just had, that idea of the stage winner, we'll give them a point. But that's it. And then we'll just finish out the season. And yeah, we'll try to see how it goes. It'll be interesting. It will be interesting. I really wanted to see how many laps Kyle Larson led, but unfortunately we didn't get to see that. Garfield lasagna party. Yeah, I got lazy, as Telcontar says. My dad's texting me here. Let's see. My question is, do you win any races? LOL, he says. What a nice dad. He wouldn't buy me a Jeff Gordon car when I was 7, and now he's mocking me in NASCAR 25. I'm joking, of course. We love him. Anyways, boys, next week we'll be back at Darlington. That'll be an interesting one, actually, with the AI and stuff. That'll be a hard race. That will be a tricky race. We finished 6th tonight. Very good result. I'll have updated points when we go live again for this next week. I'll have a graphic made up, and you guys will be able to see the points. I'll have a spreadsheet as well. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So we'll be doing Darlington next week. We will be live again tomorrow. We'll be doing Stream Car at Sonoma. We're going road racing. I have no clue what car we're driving, or truck, or whatever it might be. Can't be a truck because we did trucks at Bristol. But yeah, outside of that, I have no clue what we're racing. But I do know it's at Sonoma. Cup car. Oh, it's Cup car. Oh, I'm down with that. Hold on, let me go run a lap of Sonoma really quick. I'm gonna do what that one guy Nico Darius like claimed I do, which is like have all this time to like practice, which I never practice. But let's practice. Let's run a lap at Sonoma really quick for stream card tomorrow. Yeah, just throw me in here. Get me in here. Sonoma. A guest appearance in a Roblox League race? I don't have Roblox. Not anymore. He wasn't even there. That was funny. Get me on the racetrack in this number 24 William Byron car. Give me the neutral setup. I just want to run one lap at Sonoma in preparation. This is how much of a tryhard I am right here for stream car. We're gonna come out behind the 23 of Bubba Wallace. Oh, she's a little bit loose. I love Sonoma in this game. In real life, I think Sonoma sucks. I think it's a mid-race track. But actually racing it, though, it's a fun track to drive. Get out my way.
Right side. Clear right. Left side. Clear left.
Oh, yeah, don't do that tomorrow. I overcooked that hard. Yeah, now that I'm running a full lap of practice, I got no excuses to lose tomorrow, right? I have to win. I will be disappointed if we leave the stream car season. I'd be more disappointed, dare I say it. Where am I going? I would be more disappointed not winning a road course race in stream car than losing a championship. I want to win a road course. We only get 2 chances to do it. Tomorrow's the last one. But dang, if we run these laps like we are right now tomorrow, we aren't even going to be in conversation to win because I am running like crap.
Left side.
You won't have me? You can't. Are you pulling out of the race, Clavel, because of your knee? Don't you have a controller? Can't you race on a controller? Oh, okay, that's fair. Now let me ask you this, Clavel. 2015. Kyle Busch broke his leg. What did he do? He sat out for like 10 weeks, actually. Brad Keselowski, Clavel, broke his leg this year, and he came back and drove the car. I expect to see you on that brake pedal tomorrow night. Well, actually, what leg was it? Either way, on the pedals. I want you on the wheel tomorrow. 2 months out. No, you're spreading propaganda at this point. Yeah, who's everyone gonna bully if Clavel is not there tomorrow? That's gonna be different. Wait, Clavel, are we still doing a post race? Are you gonna do the post race show? You can do the post race show, right? You don't need your legs for that. Oh, okay. If Murph isn't there, it'll be up to you and Kenny. Me and Kenny, that'll be an interesting duo. I think he'll be honestly a better host than I would. I'm not good at like, it's no secret I'm not good at doing like post-race asking questions to people. Matthew, you have a good one. Take care. Nice to see you. As always, appreciate you being here with us, spending the night with us. Is it a PC league? Yes, it is. Yes. What race is next? For this or Stream Car? Stream Car tomorrow is Sonoma Cup car, but for the championship 100% series, it is Darlington next week. Darlington will be here Thursday night. It's the Goodyear 400, so it's the shorter version of Darlington. And like I said, since we're doing the chase format and since the season changes next week from what the game has, we start to manually do the points starting next week. So we're lucky that I screwed up with the restart thing tonight because it didn't matter because next week we're going manual anyways. So we will be starting to manually do the points. And like I said, start of the stream, I'll have a graphic to share of the points and whatnot. So you guys are up to speed on every week what it looks like. Because the points matter every week now. Oh my God, Clable, you didn't have to do them dirty like that. Jeez. That's funny. Where did you get the shifter? Moza.com, whatever their website is, Moza. Actually, hold on. Let me look up how much it is right now. Oh, it looks like my dad's going to bed. Moza. Oh, the Toronto Maple Leafs are winning for the first time in like how long? That's unfortunate. The sequential shifter. Oh, you can get these on Amazon now. Okay. Oh, they have a new. Oh, wait, that's a handbrake. Okay. The sequential shifter is 180 Canadian dollars. So whatever that is for you, if you're in the US or whatever, it'll be less than 180, of course, but for me, it's 180. Let's tank watch time. Don't do that. We got an average view duration right now of 9 minutes and 27 seconds. Does the sequential shifter ever get tiring on road courses? No, not at all. Not at all. It's so easy, and it becomes second. It just becomes like, natural eventually. Just boom, boom. Helps that I do a lot of like supercars racing in like Assetto Corsa and stuff. So I really just get acclimated to doing some supercars and stuff. Chat. Anyone want to see some supercars like gameplay on Assetto Corsa or no? My girlfriend's sleeping, so I'm not like in a hurry to end stream and like go and like game with her because she's sleeping. You guys probably don't care about supercars, but you got an idea? Let's have Going Dad. Yeah, let's have my dad host a post-race show. That'd be funny. Hello, William. Whoa, Clable. Depends on what we're doing. Oh, geez. No, Clable. We ain't doing that. We are not doing that. Any Heat 5 spoilers? None that I can still think of yet. Not yet. Hold on, chat. I wanna show you this supercars mod I have real quick. Okay, I'm gonna close NASCAR 25. Bear with me. Screen's gonna be black for a second. I guess I could just go up here into. Okay, it's supposed to be full screen camera. There I go. Hi. Wow, my hair looks so bad. I actually got to get over here for a second. I had a series idea, okay, and it's probably never going to turn into anything because I can never commit to a non-NASCAR career mode for longer than 3 episodes. But it was an idea I had anyways. Hold on. Let me, what track do I want to pull up here? Let's do Adelaide. Why not? Just throw Adelaide on there. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up, go back over here. Game capture. Clable is a hardcore gooner. If you look up gooner in the dictionary, it's probably going to be him. Look at that! Who is that, chat? Who is that? What's that name saying? Van Gisbergen. Shane Van Gisbergen. This is a 2016 mod I have. Dang, the seat is wet from my sweat. and I was like thinking of doing this whole behind and complete project of, you know how I'm doing a NASCAR my career mode, but doing like a supercars my career. That starts in like 2016 and goes forward from there. And I was if I was to do it, my plan was to just record it all and produce it all, like a full season of it, before I even uploaded a single one. And then I realized, I was like, the viewership would probably be like 100 people, and then it would like tank the channel and it wouldn't do very well. So that was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. But I got this mod, and I'm like, well, heck, we gotta check it out though. So I got the supercars mod, and we got Van Gisbergen's car here, the Holden. It is so cool. I love these supercars. But I'm gonna do like a lap around Adelaide and just show you this mod, and then we're gonna end stream. I'm on the wrong steering setting. This is, you don't want 900 here. 540. There we go. Okay. But this is such a cool looking mod. This is where I've been doing a lot of the extra stuff on. The game's probably pretty quiet. I apologize, bro. I'm gonna do like a lap. But this is where I do like all the extra like NASCAR stuff for the NASCAR career mode, with like the international series and like stuff like that. Or in like, well, you're gonna see tomorrow in the off-season video we do supercars here and stuff. This is such a cool racetrack though. Down to first gear. Adelaide is so cool. I'm just going to finish this lap, and then we'll wrap up here. Ooh. Instead of having no game audio. Okay, excuse me, Clable. You are so mean to me. Oh, it's so fun. All right, one more corner. Let's get back to the start-finish line. All right, there we go. That was fun. Are you doing Daytona tomorrow? No, tomorrow's the off-season video. No Daytona tomorrow. Cup car. I want to buy Adelaide on iRacing, but I just don't do iRacing enough anymore to like warrant buying Adelaide. Adelaide is one of the... Australia, I will stand by this. Australia has some of the best racetracks on Earth in terms of road course racing. Street circuits, typical road courses, you name it. Australia is home to some of the best racing tracks that are not ovals on the entire planet. Hands down. But yeah, I'm going to have off-season 25 career mode video tomorrow. And then, what's tomorrow? Friday? So Saturday, I'm going to probably going to go right from the off-season to the Daytona 500 episode for Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm going to aim for a Heat 5 career mode video to go out on Sunday. And then Monday, I recorded a NASCAR BeamNG video that I'm on the fence about of if I want to turn it into a video or not. And if I do, it'll go out Monday. If not, it'll probably be back to NASCAR 25 or something. But actually, Monday I usually do a race review type video, so I might do that. I saw that mod, the 26 cars. I haven't tried it myself, but it looked pretty fun. Did they fix the Atlanta level 1 glitch? Sean, I think that is only present in trucks, because we ran level 1 parts, I believe, in Cup last season. And I'm pretty sure it's only a truck issue. Why was your car so slow? I mean, it's a 4-star car, but I don't know why. It seems slower than it was in the Daytona 500 episode. I don't know why, because the AI were no different. It seemed slower for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. Maybe I'll upgrade to level 2 just to be safe then for Atlanta. Yeah, I might play it safe then. You're majority of the way through your first Cup season in career mode. And how's that going so far? All right, let's get out of here. We're going to wrap things up now. You had to look at a black screen to end the stream here, chat. There we have it. That is going to do it for me. Thank you all for your support in this stream today. We had a good time. And we finished P6 at Las Vegas. Kyle Larson threw away the win to William Byron. We'll have updated points next week when we start manually doing them at Darlington. But tomorrow I will be live a stream car at Sonoma in the Cup car. We will be live at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Why not a white screen, this man says. This guy, look at this guy. You can't take this guy seriously. He's crazy. But anyways, that does it for me. So yeah, stream car tomorrow. Saturday, we'll probably do a watch along of the O'Reilly race at Las Vegas. That'll probably be a pretty good race. So we'll do a watch along for that, hopefully. F1, I'm 50-50 on. I'll be up no matter what to watch F1 Saturday night for the... oh, wait, there's a sprint race tomorrow night. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So we'll be live on the F1 channel tomorrow night for sure to do the sprint watch along after stream car. And then Saturday night for the actual Grand Prix is going to be 50-50 because it's 3 a.m. So I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I am in Eastern time. So it'll be, I might stay up till 3 a.m. to watch it. I might, I might stay up to stream it. I will definitely be watching it. I will stay up to watch the Chinese Grand Prix. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I'll see you guys, hopefully, all of you guys again tomorrow. If you are a member, you can go watch the NASCAR 25 off-season video right now. And then, but yeah, it will be out publicly tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, make sure to go check that out. And then tomorrow, I'm going to get the Daytona 500 video cooking up. So that's going to do it for me. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching one more time. Take care of yourselves and have yourselves a fantastic night. Goodbye.